Late one night, Sarah Vargas is relaxing at home in the apartment that she shares with her dad in Colombia. Suddenly,
Fake!
she hears something from the apartment next door that is truly bizarre.
What? POV, you're in your bathroom and you hear your neighbors making too much noise. I don't know what to do. No, POV, you're in your bathroom and you hear your neighbors performing an exorcism. I don't need no translation, buddy. How did you know that? Oh, it was right? Because you know. Man, what y'all got going on? This fake? See, I don't know that this is fake no more because the police and there's a whole bunch of people out in the middle of the road. I don't think this particular situation is fake right here. What's going on? Did somebody get that stupid little dog out of there?
Disturbing, desperate screams can be heard coming from her neighbor's apartment. Shocked witnesses on the street are quick to call police, worried that it might be a case of domestic violence. But then the story takes a very strange turn, because the policeman asked people down on the street for rosary beads, an object often used in Catholic prayer.
So he was going to perform an exorcism.
And then, oddly, police call in a Catholic nun for support.
What?
Obviamente como que llamaron a alguien, llamaron a una monja para que les ayudara.
Because you see, all of this noise is actually coming from an exorcism that is taking place right next door. Sarah discovers that two girls were playing around with the Ouija board when suddenly one of the girls becomes very violent and
Okay, that's
starts
scary.
vomiting
That
up.
right there was scary right there. That was creepy. I'm gonna look at that again.
When suddenly one of the girls becomes very violent.
That's kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. Imagine you get home, it's dark, you look up your stairs and you see that sitting at the top of your stairs.
Around with the Ouija board when suddenly one of the girls becomes very violent and starts vomiting up some kind of dark matter, almost like dirt.
La chica empezó como a vomitar tierra, como vomitar oscuro.
Okay, maybe this all was set up. I don't know.
The family believes that the girl might be possessed by an evil entity, and apparently the police agreed.
I don't think the situation's fake. I just think there was something else going on besides like an exorcism. You know what I mean?
Says that the screaming went on all through the night, eventually getting quieter in the early morning hours until it finally stopped. Now, without other eyewitness reports, it's hard to say exactly what happened here. Desperate screams coming from that apartment are absolutely chilling. Amsterdam. Jennifer Lee is an American woman who lives in the city of Amsterdam.
No, dude, the point is, that's not real and you're saying it is. I didn't say it was real. I said the situation was real. There was police there. Get this dude out of here. See, you just arguing to argue at this point. Get this dude out of here. Give him the leather sack now. And let me know when it's ready so we can all gather around and watch.
In the Netherlands. One day, a couple of weeks ago, she was recording a cute Halloween photo shoot with her rescue dog Maggie in a large Amsterdam public park. But suddenly, something happens that spooks both Jennifer and her dog.
You're gonna make the best dirty ghost? You're gonna make the best dirty ghost? Whoa.
The fact that you got one of your friends or something to go out there and scream like a maniac is insane. I hope you're ashamed of yourself for this.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Is he okay?
Man, that's a crackhead.
Are you okay?
Yeah, he's fine. Some of the worst screaming noises I have ever heard in my life, and she said, "Are you okay?"
Oh, that's good?
Bro. Yo, bus stop, thank you. That's a
What was
big
supposed to be a fun little photo for Halloween turns into a living nightmare when Jennifer hears loud screaming and yelling coming from somewhere in or near the large park.
You're gonna make the best dirty ghost? Whoa.
This fake.
Jennifer says that she searched the area for the source of the bizarre wailing, worried that someone might be in trouble or experiencing a mental health crisis. She even contacted local police.
Oh, so now you snitching.
So my first reaction when I hear someone screaming like that is I want to go to help them. And additionally, I used to be an EMT. So like when I hear someone screaming like that, I want to help if I'm able to. So logically, I understand that everyone was like, you should leave. I would have left. But also like, I don't know, it makes me wonder if that was me screaming in the woods, would anyone have come?
No, because most people don't want to die.
For me, would no one else stopped.
If I'm in the middle of the woods yelling like that, I don't expect nobody to come help me. Now, if I'm yelling, help, help, I'm dying, help, then I would expect somebody to come help. But if I'm in the middle of the woods going like, oh, 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 no, I don't expect nobody to come help me because that's horrifying. You know what I'm saying?
No one else.
Unfortunately, no one was found, so the creepy screaming remains a mystery to this day. The White Lichen Bothy.
Matter of fact, now even if I hear somebody yelling help, I still ain't going out there because it's probably a setup. Help me, I'm hurt! Help me! Then you go out there and help. There's 18 dudes with machetes just chop your head off. No, all you can do is call the police. Be like, hey, I heard somebody getting decapitated in the middle of the woods. Y'all might want to come check this out. Don't ever go explore that on your own, because if you out there, you're going to get set up, bruh. I'm telling you, you never know, bruh. You know what I'm saying, chat?
If you hike an hour into the remote countryside of Scotland, you can find the old 18th century White Lichen Bothy, a mountain cabin that's free to use for travelers. The creepy old cabin has no electricity, no running water, and perhaps most disturbing of all, there are no locks on any of the doors. Over the years, hundreds of travelers have visited the White Lichen Bothy, and many of these visitors claim to have had strange, unexplained experiences.
Thank you, Mr. Undergoose. I appreciate that. Thank you.
A few outdoor and travel YouTube channels have visited the White Lichen Bothy as well.
Who's staying there? What, you scary or something? You wouldn't stay in this house in the middle of the woods with no locks on it? You scary, bruh.
Most have experienced at least something a little weird while staying there.
I'm really quite scared of it staying here, to be honest.
Yeah, I wouldn't stay there.
I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it really will be fine.
Again, let me stress that all of the following videos were recorded by
Was that who I think that was?
I'm sure it really will be fine.
Again, let
thought that was Charlie for a minute.
me stress that all of the following videos were recorded by travel and outdoor channels. None of these people are ghost hunters, and in fact, every one of these YouTubers say they don't even believe in ghosts at all.
Facts!
Believe in ghosts, neither does mine.
But y'all lying though, you're a fake not believer of ghosts.
Also can't explain what they experienced at the White Lichen Bothy.
Today, I'm going to be staying in a bothy in Scotland for the first ever time.
First up, seasoned solo traveler Ruth Asling spent a night in the old Scottish cabin. And she
Yo, that's a tough name, Ruth. Bro, that name goes hard, bro. Ruth? Dude, that's clean.
found it a bit unnerving.
So, I don't know why I'm feeling a little bit anxious, because I've stayed in...
Can I answer that? Okay, thank you. You feel a little bit anxious because you're in a ancient house in the middle of the woods with no power or running water, and you're pretty much by yourself in the literal middle of nowhere in some abandoned house. Continue.
camper van so many times in different countries. I feel like here is just so remote, and to get away, you have to hike over 1 hour, like to get back to the camper van.
Oh, GG.
So maybe that's why. And also there's no locks. So on my camper van, I always lock the doors. Maybe that's also why.
Then how come you out here?
I don't know. Oh God. I'm hearing some
Wait, is she by herself out here?
strange noises. I don't know if it's maybe a mouse.
This looks miserable. Who just wants to go out and do this? Look how miserable this looks.
Or it's the chimney.
Stop pausing the video with the 5
really
gifted.
weird that I curtains, because I feel like someone could be standing outside and looking in the window. I don't know, I feel really scared. I don't know why. I just feel really nervous.
We all know why,
Ruth
Ruth.
stays the full night at the cabin, but she doesn't exactly get a restful sleep.
Good.
Last night I was a bit scared. There were some strange noises, and I had some earplugs with me, so I put them in to block out the strange noises. God, I'm still hearing weird noises.
Throughout the night, while completely alone, Ruth keeps hearing bizarre noises that creep her out. And oddly, she decides to just ignore the strange sounds and put in earplugs.
That's absolutely
Which kinda
insane.
seems like a bad idea when you're staying all alone in a cabin in the middle of nowhere and there are no locks on the doors. But to each their own.
Bye-bye, Buffy.
Next up, a camper
Bye.
that goes by the name Happy Hippie, who says that he does not believe in ghosts or the paranormal, has a similar creepy experience.
So he says he don't believe in ghosts or the paranormal. Okay.
Set up my bed for the night. Gonna get the fire on when it gets darker. This will probably be me for most of the night now. I just get the music on, enjoy this beautiful fire, and get back outside tomorrow in the hammock.
Fun.
I got one of them balls filled with straws, and it comes with 2 little bags as well, so you can attach the straw to that. But I've not got to use. Maybe this is the guests.
What?
There's no one there. I don't know if that's just the people with me or something. I don't know if that's something they do. But I don't think it would be that family if it was just a dad and his daughter and son.
How you so calm about this, bruh?
Oh well, we'll see. It was just knocking on the door again, and then I went out, but there was no one there, so I don't know what's going on, but I've heard of any haunted bobbies or anything. I've never had weird shit. Just wanted a nice little bobby night. If you've watched all my videos before, you know I don't do like this.
Bro, I can't believe people just go out and do this, bro. You ain't no lights out there!
This is gonna be a fun night. I can hear walking around in the other room, and then I go in there, and it just stops.
Son with another 5.
Maybe I just put my music on really loud and forget about it. Yeah, cameraman never dies, right?
The Happy
I do it for a free order of food. Yo, jelly beans, what? How hungry are you right now? You might be the hungriest person in the chat.
Hippie spends the night in the cabin. But the next day, he still can't explain just what happened.
Good morning. Had a bit of an experience last night. I couldn't really explain what was happening next door with the noises, but I'm not really...
Debunk this video? Oh, you got me. Oh, you got me. Yeah, it's just random noises. Somebody's probably out there messing with them, knocking on the door and stuff. There ain't nothing to debunk. Even this dude don't believe in ghosts.
I'm a believer in ghosts myself. It was a bit creepy, but I'm more of an alien guy. But if you are into...
What? He don't believe in ghosts, but he thinks aliens been here?
Ghosts and all that paranormal stuff, these are not the videos for you, because this is not what I do. This is not what I'm about. I'm just a happy hippie, hiking,
Jay
living
with
in
the
nature,
fire.
loving the world. I never have anything like this happen to me, so...
So now this next
Well, I'm glad
video
you're
is
okay.
by far the creepiest footage ever recorded in the White Lagoon Bothy.
We're at a place called White Lagoon Bothy.
It was shot by Ben and Martin from the YouTube channels Adventure Outdoors and What's Not to
See,
Hide.
at least Ben and Martin came out there with two people and not just by themselves.
So we're in the
Right.
Bothy. There's nobody else here.
The two men traveled to the White Lagoon Bothy together, and they experienced something that is truly terrifying.
Found the Bothy book. You put my glasses on now to find as a bat. So this is popular, quite a popular Bothy by the looks of it.
Dude, aliens are not real. Yeah, they are. They just ain't been here. If you think out there in that big old, that big old giant universe where there's trillions upon trillions of galaxies, that there ain't no other living beings out there somewhere like we are, you're off your rocker, I fear. Because it comes down to there's simply too much going on for there to not be more other, not intelligent even, just life out there. It's not, you can't be. There was a quote, I forgot who said the quote, but it was facts. Either we are alone in the universe or we're not. Both are equally terrifying. And that's facts. Because if we the only living beings in the whole universe, that's scary, bruh. Because there's trillions of galaxies. You talking about we the only ones alive? No, ain't no way. Aliens are coming back in November. Yo, put the granddaddy cheese down, cuz.
Someone actually stayed last night. It was nice and tidy when we came in. So plaudits to whoever stayed here last night. Well done. Absolutely spotless.
That was whoever staying there.
Hold on a minute.
Wait, they actually...
I'm out. I'm out of here. No.
It's getting late when a door suddenly slams shut all on its own.
That was totally weird. The door just started to move on its own.
Dude, when me and Moise go ghost hunting, I beg that actually happens. Please.
Just pretty much slammed shut. I mean, Marty's out there.
I don't really want to come back in.
He's in bits. That was just the weirdest thing, wasn't it?
Now the two friends are both skeptics, but they are still a little unnerved by what just happened.
It was the wind.
Terrifying. And I don't even swear. I'm swearing, but I don't. But that was genuinely terrifying. I shot myself. When it slammed, I just wanted out of here. There's something really... As I say, it doesn't feel creepy. It doesn't feel like you're in the presence or anything. As I say, we don't really believe that stuff. There might be, stuff we can't explain, whatever, but we just don't believe in the whole ghosty, spooks in the night kind of thing.
Yeah!
We don't.
You base
But
for
that was
that.
genuinely terrifying, and I'm going to keep that door. I'm keeping it closed.
Little do they know that things are about to get even weirder.
No!
It's probably about 10 minutes after our ordeal with the
Jay with the
spooky
10.
door closing over
Thank
there.
you, Jay.
And we're trying to rationalise it. I mean, I don't particularly believe in ghosts, and neither does Mark. But so we're kind of thinking that it might have been just like the
wind,
like the backdraft of the wind. I mean, there's a storm going on outside. So.
Yeah.
But I still don't believe it was the wind, but it's the only when the wind's blowing that strong outside, and there's no, it's the only rational explanation, even though, nah, I'm not even looking at that.
Oh no, that's a rat.
No, I'm not looking at it. It's moving, right? I don't know. I'm honest, I don't know where to go. I don't know where to go.
This can't be right.
Yeah, that's a rat.
It's black in here as well.
Somebody said it's a bug.
See a thing.
Yeah. Yo, where'd the audio go?
So there's a chair over there, and it just stopped.
And somebody said it's a bug, and I hear metal moving.
It just stopped, which is...
No way. I'm not
Hey!
I'm not even. No,
It's bonkers.
I'm not having any part of this.
That is moving.
Jesus Christ.
Now, are y'all sure that y'all don't have another buddy in another room with a fishing string tied to this? Like, can y'all be for real?
That chair is moving.
Just leave it.
Oh, Christ. Oh, well, I'm just gonna
That's a mosquito.
drink some more wine, I think. Christ.
Man, that's a mosquito.
No, that's poltergeist shit. All that's poltergeist stuff. That's not ghostly. That's like evil spirit stuff.
Chair sitting in the corner of the room inexplicably starts to slide across the floor on its own. And these two diehard skeptics suddenly begin to wonder if they might be dealing with some sort of paranormal entity.
Man.
But now a little nervous, they finish out their night stay in the other room and head out the next day. Now I want to point out again that the White Lagan Bothy has never been investigated by any ghost hunting team or ghost hunting YouTube channel.
Well, I guess I need to go there. Where's it at? What state is it in?
All of the footage shown here today was captured by outdoor explorers and campers that have never posted any video related to the paranormal.
Oh, it's in Scotland. Never mind.
Before these clips. So is the White Lagan Bothy haunted? And would you dare to spend a night there? Let me know. It's cold outside, but you can keep warm in some all-new Nuke Stop 5 merch.
Cold outside.
Now, of course, we have t-shirts, hoodies, and coffee mugs, but we also
That's
have
hard.
blankets, pillows, and long sleeves. We
That's
even
hard.
get stockings and
That's hard,
wrapping
too.
paper. Anyway, shipping is free, and be sure to order by December 10th to get delivery before Christmas. Go to
W Club.
nukestop5.com to shop now. Or, like whenever you feel like it. Maybe after the video. Passerby. A family is parked in a neighborhood in Buenos Aires, Argentina, when suddenly they notice something very odd in the house across the street.
Bro, there's just somebody walking back and forth. Why are you filming in somebody's window? Yo! That's a kid jumping around on a bed or something, bruh. Excuse me. Thank you.
No, no es normal.
Yo, they are rolling!
Ay, bueno.
Again, that's just a couple kids running back and forth playing. Right? Yo, watch out, huh?
Something
watching.
The person appears to quickly move back and forth across a room on the second floor. The mysterious figure seems to move at an inhuman speed and quickly changes direction.
Inhuman?
It
You
seems
must have
to
never
move
seen
without
me.
effort, almost as if it is floating past the window.
Porque no es como que camina muy seriza. Sí, porque no hay que subir y bajar.
That's literally just two kids running back and forth in a room. Can we be so serious? Can we be serious? Attack with the 5, thank you.
Moving back and forth at such a fast speed. Let me know. Watcher. German urban explorer Toby from the YouTube channel Unknown Worlds is traveling through Sweden when he finds an old abandoned house in the middle of the woods.
GG.
It's getting late, but Toby decides to investigate the creepy old house. It did not go well.
Wait, that's kind of in good shape. Wait, why does that low key look clean in there? On the cell phone, bruh.
Is somebody in here? Do you speak English? Ja, talar inte svenska.
He said...
Oh mein Gott.
What you mean that was a rat? Bro, we ain't trying to see this dude's...
Ach du Scheiße. Ach du Scheiße. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott. Oh Scheiße. Oh mein Gott. Oh mein Gott. Das kann doch nur ein Mensch gewesen sein. Ach du Scheiße.
As Toby looks inside one of the bedrooms, he spots someone in his thermal imaging camera who is just staring right back at him. Understandably, Toby is freaked out. He just makes a run for it out of the house and drives away. Later, when Toby uploads his video to his YouTube channel, viewers point out that the creepy stranger might have been watching him even before he entered the house.
Wollen wir erstmal durch die Wärmebildkamera gucken, ob wir hier eventuell jetzt
Squatter? It could have been a squatter, yeah.
sehen. So, ja.
All I know is that this little phone app ain't doing nothing.
Vertrauenserweckend aus. Laut Wärmebildkamera ist es an den ganzen Öffnungen vom Haus sehr viel wärmer als draußen.
That's not a phone? Did what?
Zumindest laut den Farben. Gucken wir jetzt aber mal explizit, sehen wir, an den Kaltstellen sind es 7 Grad und an den warmen sind es 9. Das heißt, es könnte eventuell auch ein Trugschluss sein.
Ain't nobody in there, I'll be real with
safe. And then staying at an old Airbnb cabin on Skaneateles Lake in upstate New York. Once they arrive, the two friends realize that the cabin has a pretty dark history.
Cat with the 5 thing.
Okay, I usually do not, or I never have believed in like haunted stuff.
You lying. I can tell by the way you talk you believe in that stuff. You just saying that to get the video more credibility. You lying.
Okay. But I'm out at Skaneateles Lake, the Fingers Lakes in upstate New York. And the Airbnb I'm staying at, the guy did say, just FYI, we do have people say that they hear a piano play at night. And I thought it was bullshit. And I swear to God, I've heard it. It plays. There's a walk over here, so in case I die, I have a documentation of it, okay? It's an old house. It's on a beautiful lake, though. But I did find out the daughter, the guy who owns the place, daughter died in a car wreck, and her ashes are on the piano. God, I get chills.
What?
That's the piano, and it plays at night.
Cap!
And it freaks me out. I have chill bumps just being in this room. I do not get a good vibe.
With a creepy story like that, it's no wonder that the two guys get a little bit freaked out when late at night, they start to hear random keys playing on the piano in the living room.
Man.
You do this shit.
Will you go in there with me?
Yes. You have to go.
That house clean, no, I'm not gonna lie.
Just stay behind me, you. It keeps playing, I swear. No, dude, I'm not going up in that. It's this piano, I swear to God it is. No, dude, you got me up. If I die, I swear, I will. Oh, God. Dude, no.
Now, when you first watch the video, you might think, oh well, no big deal, that could easily be faked. But here is what makes this video so compelling. Because you see, when you look closely, the played piano key is actually pressed down by something. Now,
a fishing string.
To say that this footage is quote unquote proof of the paranormal, but it does make this video much harder to fake. So could this creepy Airbnb cabin be haunted by the spirit of the owner's daughter? Or
how? You could literally get some clear Scotch tape and tape a fishing string to that and pull it from where it is and it would press it down. Piano keys are not hard to press down at all.
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
Rat in the piano, true. Excavator with the 5, thank you.
Dude, no.
Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Rude Awakening. A Nukes Top 5 viewer who wishes to remain anonymous is hanging out at her friend's house. The girls were freaked out when they noticed something very odd. A few plastic packages of candle melt suddenly seem to be moving on their own. One of the girls quickly whips out her camera and tries to record the strange activity, but then it just stops. However, the girl keeps recording as they, impolitely, try to convince whatever spirit might be present to continue moving the packages. And then this happens.
So let's just continue talking and then hopefully.
You got a speaker right behind it.
I don't know. No, it's not gonna do it. For real?
No, you don't know that.
What are you gonna do?
Alex.
When they gently try to convince their quote-unquote poltergeist to move the plastic containers, it doesn't work. So one of the girls turns into a potty mouth, and the ghosts don't like it.
No, it's not gonna do it. For real?
No, you don't know that.
What are you gonna do?
Alex.
Now, just like these girls, if you caught something weird on camera, send it to me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Reflections. An elderly man with no living relatives was living alone in an old apartment building somewhere in Japan. A few months ago, the man, who we'll call Mr. A, suddenly began to exhibit very strange behavior, complaining to his landlord that there was, quote, a strange woman in his home trying to take his life. The landlord was worried about Mr. A's mental health and advised him to go see a doctor.
Man.
But instead, Mr. A vowed that he would collect proof that what he was experiencing was very real. Not long after, Mr. A tragically took his own life.
R.I.P. though.
So, Mr. A's landlord inspects his apartment and finds several videotapes recorded on a very old camera. Out of curiosity, he watches the tapes, and what he sees chills him to his core. This terrifying footage was recorded one day before Mr. A's death.
Dude, how did he get his hands on the first ever video camera? This is crazy quality. Man, go on somewhere, bro. Who is that, Slender Man or something?
A bizarre, distorted figure can be seen in the reflection of the dresser mirror, and the landlord now wonders if Mr. A truly did experience something paranormal inside his apartment.
Bro outlined it.
The landlord contacts the Japanese ghost hunting team, Omagatoki, and paranormal investigator Hiro sets out on a solo overnight investigation into the allegedly haunted apartment. Eventually, Hiro finds the room that can be seen on the disturbing videotapes.
Right. Okay. This is not the same room. Oh, my bad. Where'd the mirror go?
The investigator finds the dresser seen in the old camera footage, but the mirror is gone. A few hours later, and Hiro finally finds the missing mirror. What happens next is downright creepy.
Man! Why you opening it? Yeah, you got caught breaking into somebody's house. You best get out of there, buddy. It's the police. You're gone. You know you shouldn't be in there. Let us see.
As Hiro is cutting zip ties and carefully unwrapping the mirror, someone suddenly rings the apartment doorbell. And there's no one there.
'Cause they left.
But did you see it?
What?
Hiro is completely unaware that he's being watched as he's unpacking the mirror. And the figure watching him looks exactly like the disturbing entity from Mr. A's home video. Hiro tries using Mr. A's old camera in an attempt to capture anything resembling what Mr. A recorded the day before his death. What happens next is terrifying.
How is it that all of a sudden the quality went to straight cheeks? He had the best cameras ever 5 minutes ago, and now it's this quality. Oh, this fake completely. Get me out of here. You got me all the way messed up. It's immediately fake. I can already tell this is completely immediately fake, fabricated right here. This specific video, not Nuke's Top 5. Nuke's Top 5, cool. I'm talking about the specific video. You know what ain't fake, though? The dadgum freshness you feel from using a cheeky bar of soap, buddy. Use cheeky.com and stuff.
A historic home in Memphis, Tennessee that was built in 1859.
Bubba with the fire.
The house sits across from a forensic center where actual autopsies are often performed.
Wait, run that by me again, big dog? My bad. I wasn't even listening.
This Tennessee that was built in 1859. The house sits across from a forensic center where actual autopsies
five,
are
with the five,
often
thank you.
performed. One night, when Hunter is home alone, he spots someone wearing a hat just standing on his front porch. And this is when things start to get really creepy.
So I see you got your cousin to stand out on your front porch while you take a video.
What in the actual hell?
You want to know what I noticed, chat? You stomped as loud as humanly possible to give the person on the porch a signal as to when you're coming to open the door so they have time to run away. I peep all of this, man.
What in the actual hell?
The stomping!
There's literally...
Well, what I need you to do now is walk around the side and the back of your house to show us that your cousin Jacob's out there.
Now, Hunter says that he opened the door because, unfortunately, having strangers standing on his doorstep is a common problem. But it's usually easily solved.
We live in downtown Memphis, which means we're used to having a homeless population. Usually when it rains, we will have homeless people walk up on the porch, and it is sad, but we do have to ask them to leave because we're on a private property. Every time I have had to ask a homeless person to get off the porch, they've always been kind, sweet.
Wait, so you're saying it's not a ghost? Wait a minute.
Or just listen.
Wait a minute.
They're just like you and me. They're just in much rougher circumstances. I was perplexed in the video because I didn't pay attention to the light passing through the shadow. I was like, it's not raining. Why is someone on my front porch? I get that to a lot of you in your everyday lives, that's not a good call. And probably moving forward, I won't do that. But I've been in that situation multiple times and I just didn't think anything about it.
Now, Hunter has even tried to debunk his own video to figure out exactly what he could have saw at his door that night.
So what you trying to
it
say?
Still just doesn't make sense.
The front of our house where somebody would be. For them to run, where would they have to hide? It goes straight out, juts.
It was dark outside!
Out. This way, another commercial building, it juts out. They would also have to jump down into this drop of a fence and go that way.
Hunter says that he has lived in the house for 2 years, but he has never experienced anything like this. So just who or what did he see at
It was his cousin Jacob on the front porch, man.
door? Next up, a woman is recording a video with her daughter to show off her new blue LED pool lights. But
Well,
when
ain't
she
you
reviews
just
her
fancy?
clip, she notices that she accidentally caught something that is downright creepy. Some odd translucent figure seems to eerily float around the edge of the pool, passing right through the woman's daughter.
Are you actually dead serious right now?
So are these
That's just somebody walking with a hoodie on!
figures just a trick of the light? Or did these people capture real evidence of the supernatural? A little visit. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Jose Gonzalez sent me this strange footage that was captured just outside an apartment complex in Southern California.
Chat, me and Moist gonna have to do this ghost hunting video soon, bro. We gonna have to meet halfway because neither of us like flying. Because I'm telling y'all, chat, bro, every single time we watch one of these videos, it convinces me more that ghost ain't real. Because if ghosts were real, chat, you wouldn't have to embellish the videos and add extra add on to the video. Now, say when me and Moist go do a ghost hunt video, you know, Moist, he don't believe in ghost either, right? We're just gonna be sitting in a dark room chilling in a bathtub, butt naked, rubbing each other down with some cheeky soap, lo-fi lavender flavor. And ain't a single ghost gonna come through and do nothing to us. You know why? Because they ain't there. And even if a ghost was in there, why would you want to go in the room with the two butt-naked dudes taking a bath with Cheeky soap? Use Cheeky.com. You know what I mean? So if there was a ghost in the house, it'd be in another room or something. If they was real.
Jose says that the footage was caught by a family friend on a door cam just outside her apartment.
But they ain't.
It shows something that is truly bizarre. Some little figure that seems to be walking on two legs moves under the stairs. Then, as a woman passes by, it seems to press itself up against the wall.
Man, that's a
to
dadgum
avoid
Labubu or whatever them little dolls are called that people have on them dadgum on them keychains.
Then the little figure quickly crawls between the steps and disappears out of sight.
Man, get out of here.
Weirdly, whatever this is almost looks like it's dressed in a tiny little robe. Now, Jose believes that the security cam caught a duende, a mischievous creature from Spanish and Latin American folklore that is said to be similar to a gnome or leprechaun. But let me know what you think this is.
It's somebody's kid, or it's just edited in, and it's more likely that it's edited in.
Through the eyes of a
Or
child.
it's a rogue Labubu with a battery in it that can walk.
A young woman named Kyla says that she once saw a ghost when she was only 3 years old.
Because you totally remember not only anything from when you were 3, but you remember seeing a ghost when you were 3. You're barely sentient at 3 years old. Talk about you remember seeing a ghost when you was 3. Bro, please. I barely remember what I did yesterday, and you mean to tell me you remember something from when you was 3 years old?
You think this is? Through the eyes of a child. A young woman named Kyla says that she once saw a ghost when she was only 3 years old. Her aunt is filming her at the table when suddenly this happens.
Look, the apple. Don't come in here.
Real footage of what? Real footage of me seeing a ghost at age 3.
Don't come in here. Okay, stay in there. Stay in there in the library. Don't come in here. Okay? I won't eat you anymore. I'm just gonna get.
Because if there is anything credible, it is a 3-year-old.
Me too.
I don't like that.
Who are you talking to?
I don't want to no.
Huh?
I don't like that one.
Well, who?
I'm mad. I'm getting this out,
wings
get this
got
out of
better.
my face.
Now spicy and mild, sauced and
Every
garlic.
time I see the little
Popeyes can
kid
make better
ghost
wings.
videos, they just make me mad, chat. No joke.
I can be better Mayfield.
Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. He just.
Okay, guys.
It's now 15 years later and Kyla is 18. She says she has very little memory of this specific incident.
So basically, me and my aunt, I was at my aunt's house. My grandma.
This would be so terrifying as a mom. Wailing in pain emoji, crying emoji.
Lived down the street, and I guess my mom was at work. We were just eating potato soup, and I guess I saw something or someone on the stairs, and I was like, "Don't you come in here."
Okay, yeah, we got it.
After
You was 3 years old and you saw a ghost. Okay.
I don't like that.
Now we go to Wichita, Kansas, where Nuke's
3 years old and you saw a ghost.
Viewer Dallas Clark says that she's worried that her home might be haunted after her Ring camera captures a very strange conversation. You see, her young son seems to be having an argument with someone.
Dude, OMG, kids can see things. Okay, you're just a rage baiter. Never mind, you're a notorious rage baiter. Get out of here.
But the problem is, he's in his room all alone.
Won't talk. You don't talk to me.
You don't ghost in your corner. My ghost wig in your closet. You stay in your closet, ghost man. Mama, there's a ghost in my room. What?
You want to talk to me, ghost? don't talk to me, I'm gonna beat you up.
You ain't gonna do nothing. You still in a diaper, kid. You gonna beat somebody up. I wish you'd try.
Go.
The toddler seems to be speaking to an invisible entity that he has named, quote, Ghost Man.
That's original.
The boy even goes so far as to threaten to beat up Ghost Man.
I'm gonna beat you up. 'Cause if you don't be quiet now,
The little boy even yells for the ghost to leave.
go. Go.
Dallas says that her son still speaks to, quote, Ghost Man, and that she has captured other spooky disturbances.
Now when he's about 12, 13 years old, give us an update if he still sees Ghost Man.
All around her.
Because according to everybody else, them ghosts can hang around the same place for 100 years. So nothing should change. He should still be seeing them when he's 12 or 13. So let us know.
Her home. Another family in Houston, Texas has a similar strange
bowl fell out.
experience with their 1-year-old daughter. One evening, Tiffany Matthews
Lord
notices that
have
her little
mercy,
girl
is this
looking at
baby
something
edition?
in her kitchen, and that's when things get really weird.
Y'all, I don't know who she playing with, but it's an invisible person, and they're tickling her. Stop. And I pray so much, it can't be no bad spirit in here. Cause I pray so much over this house.
Hey. Chad, and he's immediately just gaslighting it and saying it's his grandma. Bro, please don't. Chad, is this not normal kid behavior right here? It's not? Well, you know nothing. That wasn't a question. It was a confirmation. That wasn't a question. It was a touch base moment.
You play wow.
You play with
She is really interacting. Oh my goodness.
Things from Madison at 5xtop5@gmail.com. You can also tag me on TikTok at NukesTop5Official. And be sure to tag me only at NukesTop5Official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there.
I'll tell y'all, Chad, the baby ghost videos make me so mad. It's just, bro, I don't want to see some baby just for literally 15 straight minutes, dude. That's all it is.
What's gone wrong? In this next video, a ghost hunter named Alex is exploring a haunted house where he hears a rumbling noise coming from a nearby wardrobe.
Where is Cuh at? Bro, in Granny's house.
The mirror on the wardrobe burst outward, sending sharp shards of glass flying towards Alex, barely missing him. But there's something even weirder here.
What?
Because, did you see it?
What I see?
Some bizarre shadow figure comes flying right out of the mirror and darts across the room so fast that Alex doesn't even notice.
That's the ancient spirit of Bob Smith from 1756, who died in a coal mine accident, and ever since his spirit's been trapped in a wardrobe in an abandoned house, and it just now escaped.
He checks the inside of the wardrobe, but there's nothing there. Mark Sebastian is staying at the infamous Stanley Hotel in Estes Park, Colorado. The Stanley Hotel is said to be one of the most haunted hotels in North America.
Oh, that's where they make them Stanley Cups at.
And is most famously known as the inspiration for the Stephen King book and subsequent movie, The Shining.
Yeah.
Turns out that the hotel does live up to its spooky reputation. As Mark is filming the outside of the hotel late one night, he captures this.
Holy shit. I'm not kidding. I just saw someone move in that window.
Look in this window right here.
figure seems to peek out.
There's a person in there!
One of the hotel's upper windows. But what's especially creepy is that this room is closed and locked off, inaccessible to the public.
Why? Because he said so? Yeah, okay, bud. It's closed and locked because somebody's renting it.
This is the room where I saw something. There's no one there.
Yeah, because it took you 15 minutes to get in the building. They gone now.
Even the hotel staff can't explain Mark's strange, ghostly capture, as no member of the staff patrols that room.
What's that you said?
Mark's strange, ghostly capture, as no member of the staff patrols that room.
Then how come the floor is vacuumed and the tables are clean and everything's in order? Somebody goes in there.
And it's not open to hotel guests.
Really creepy though.
Isn't that creepy?
I'm glad you caught that though.
Me too.
You should show the tours.
Okay, I'll show the tours downstairs. Okay. I confirmed with the staff that no one was in there. They don't do patrols inside of that room. And most certainly not at 2:30.
Yeah, they do,
I
though.
should let you know that I was on live the entire night that night. So there are at least 1,000 people who saw the events of the footage you just saw play out in real time. It's a locked whiskey bar that is only open for private events. And as soon as I saw Mr. Shadowman show his ass,
private events,
I ran up to the door of that room that is on that little patio that you can see in the video, shined a flashlight in and showed that there was no one in there.
So just who or what did Mark see?
A janitor. Matter of fact, it was me from one of them night shift horror games where I got a janitor job and I'm in here vacuuming and sweeping the floor until something creepy happens. That was me.
Let me know what you think. This next clip was sent to me by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Zach S. He says that just after midnight, he and his friend Brandon were exploring a tunnel in Shinks Ferry, Pennsylvania.
GG.
That locals claim is extremely haunted.
Why are you going
As
in
the
a
guys
tunnel?
look around, something happens that chills them to their core.
Ghost orb, y'all seen that? Y'all see it again? Right there, ghost orb. Called it. Right there. Now when I unpause, it's gonna be gone. Watch. Ghost orb. I'm him.
What is that? I hear it sounds like boots, like wet boots walking over here.
Well, I heard that too, but did you hear the like low like?
Yeah. Yo, that's somebody's cow in there.
I heard that too, but did you hear the like low like?
Yeah.
It's like a male.
Yeah, that's what I was describing as a growl.
It's like a male grunting.
See what
The two guys hear what sounds like a person moving in the tunnel, which kind of freaks them out. But as they go to check it out, they hear what almost sounds like a loud wailing moan from somewhere very close by. This sends the guys screaming back to their car in absolute terror.
See what
So did Zach and Brandon hear a ghost tromping around and whooping it up? Well, you decide.
That's just somebody down there making a noise wanting them to leave, bruh.
Caught on camera. Now, I don't usually feature scary photos on the channel because they're just too easy to fake. But I found these pictures especially interesting just because they're so strange and seem much harder to manipulate. Now, first up, some women were on a girls' trip to celebrate one of the women's birthdays. There were no husbands or boyfriends and no children in attendance.
Well,
So
that's
one
good considering the start of this video. I'm glad to hear that.
of the women snapped a live photo on her iPhone and captured this.
See, I'm going to try to find it before I already see it. we have an not only edited in fake picture of a ghost boy, but a AI generated edited in fake picture of a ghost boy over here.
Did you see it? On the right side of the picture, a small boy who seems to be absolutely colorless appears over the women's shoulders. Now, if you don't know, an iPhone live photo captures a few frames before the photo and a few frames after. And if you look closely, this little pale gray boy actually seems to be moving.
No, that's the kids from the Sandlot after their treehouse got blown up. When they was all covered in that dust.
The women say that they have no idea who this boy could be, as there were absolutely no children around anywhere. Destination unknown.
I mean, there's really no debunk needed for that one. It's just obviously edited picture.
Now, this story is about a different kind of scare, one that you might not take seriously, but maybe you should. Back in 2003, the movie Final Destination 2 was released, and it featured this classic horror scene involving a log truck.
Scarred me for life, this did. This scarred a whole generation of people for life. To this day, when I'm behind a dadgum log truck, I'm scared one of them logs is gonna fly out and decapitate me, bruh. To this day.
Now, this movie scene became so iconic that when the new Final Destination movie was released earlier this year, the movie studio actually put ads on log trucks.
That's the coolest thing I've ever seen. That's the best promo I've ever seen. I could promo cheeky like that with a big truck. I get a big truck with a trailer behind it. I just get multiple screenshots of everybody from my chat and say, you don't want to wind up like them? Use cheeky. And it's just like pointing at y'all. Yo, that would actually go hard for real.
Now, the Final Destination 2 log truck scene pretty much influenced the driving habits of a whole generation.
Facts! That's what I said!
And this is what Final Destination did to the millennials. Look.
Nobody's behind that truck. Not one car in the lane.
You.
But some people didn't see Final Destination 2. Or maybe they just
Wait,
didn't
did this
take it
actually
seriously.
happen?
This guy has never watched Final Destination 2 because why are we following this jam?
Tori, every single millennial is terrified, and you have, oh my gosh, we're cruising behind the lumber truck.
They have to strap those down.
Oh, I bet they said that in the movie too.
But here's what makes the Final Destination log truck scene especially creepy, because sometimes it actually happens.
Arriving behind the Final Destination truck.
See, you just doing too much. Now, you went around looking for a log truck, you got the wrong version. This one's horizontal, not vertical. They're laying crossways. You wanted this video so bad, you just filmed the first log truck you saw. You didn't wait to find one that actually matched the movie. You just had to film this one because you was tired of driving around looking for a video, so you just said, you know what, we're just going to do this one.
It's, for some reason, they're going to lose it. I swear to God, they're going to lose the log. Happening! It's happening! It's happening! Oh my God, I have my camera out.
And if you're saying, yeah, well, that's not like the movie, the log just fell off the side, even though the driver weirdly just kept going. But no, as I said before, this has actually happened.
This crazy, boy.
So, is it scary or just a public service message? Either way, Just do not drive behind a log truck. Thank you. The devil down below.
The what?
A guy named Kyle Anthony says that lately he has been hearing strange sounds around his house. Oddly enough, he says that the sounds are coming from beneath his house, in the house's crawl space. He sets up a camera down there to see what's going on. What he captures makes his blood run cold.
I just saw the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah. Yo.
Blood run cold.
I just saw the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. Watch this.
Man. What? Oh, you got somebody living in your basement, bro.
Kyle's camera captures what looks like a person or something
Nah,
hiding in the
see,
tiny
now that's creepy for
crawl
real.
space underneath his house. Thinking it might be some strange person actually living underneath his home, he goes into his house's crawl space to check it out.
I can't sleep.
Oh, Lord. Caseoh fan with the 5, thank you.
There's a security camera. I don't know what I saw. I'm not seeing anything. I don't know what this tarp is. Whether or not there's anything underneath it. I don't see anything. I don't see any signs of life. I don't see any signs of afterlife. I'm gonna get the heck out of here.
Kyle investigates and even
Yo,
crawls his
Anonymous
way
with
into
the
the
10,
space
W
underneath
Anonymous
his
with the
house.
10.
But there's just no one there. So what do you think this is?
Now that I think about it, it could have been set up and he just went down there with a mask on and made it look scary and then made the whole story after, like somebody was down there.
Let me know. Sensing something bad. A guy named Nick takes care of his elderly grandmother who has dementia.
Caseoh fan with the 10,
One night
W,
while his
Caseoh fan
grandmother
with
is
the 10.
having an episode, weird things start to happen around their house.
Nerd. Look at this nerd. What you watching? You gonna let that dog growl at your grandma like that? Bro, that's a dadgum Roomba! Henry Hotline with the 5. Dude, I don't know, bro. If I had something like that, I'd probably have to leave the house, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This would scare me so bad. Like, this would, if I woke up and it was like 3 a.m. and I seen this, I think I'd have to leave, bro. I'd be so scared. Why are we just filming a Roomba?
Nick's grandmother's dog starts to growl toward the kitchen for no reason. Then the roaming Roomba seems to randomly start and stop, as if it's sensing something right in front of it. But there's nothing there. And finally, something falls from the top of the fridge. Now, as for the randomly stopping Roomba, Nick later shows that the little Roomba is functioning normally, and usually only does this when it is about to collide with something. like a person standing in front of it.
Can you try to step in front of that? So it just does that.
Well, I don't know what else it would do. There's quite literally nothing else it could do.
Move away. So that comment says that the Roomba doesn't do that unless someone's in front of it.
And so in the video, we also see something fall. Well, Nick also explains this, and it's a little creepy.
One of my grandma's little angels fell off the fridge last night. My grandma loves to collect little figurines.
Oh, you see them Maruchans?
Last night. My grandma...
You thought you was gonna hide them things from me. Look at that. That's beef too, ain't it? Yeah, you bathed for
See
that.
how far back they are.
Yeah, you bathed for that, for real.
I mean, the significance of an angel falling and not legitimately anything else she has.
Nick says that now both of his...
No way that was shrimp. Nobody gets shrimp flavor.
grandmother's dogs.
Dude, I've said this before, I'm going to say it again. If you get shrimp-flavored ramen noodles, you might as well just boil the noodles and don't put the sauce packet in it. Because shrimp legitimately has no flavor. You might as well just eat it with the water.
Absolutely petrified of the kitchen. He says that both dogs sit and stare at the kitchen every night and often just refuse to enter that room.
I was watching my show, and
there's nothing there.
But then things get even creepier. Because one night, the Roomba at Nick's grandmother's house again just starts to act
Okay, I was about to get scared. I thought it said the Roomba died for a minute. I'm like, no.
strange.
Sierra with the 5, thank you.
whoa.
Yo, can you stop? Bro, there ain't nobody there.
Whoa.
Bro, turn the light on, man. Bro's watching Star Wars, what a nerd. That was 10 minutes ago. You need to refresh. Is it attacking them?
Yo.
Yeah, it's trying to eat them, bruh. Dude, y'all, chat. Dude, have y'all ever, do y'all have those, if you have a pool, do you have that pool robot that you throw in there and it like cleans the pool and everything? It drives around and it cleans the pool. Bro, I got one of the things, if you're in the pool swimming and you talk crazy about him, he actually comes after you, bro. No joke. Dude, there's got to be like a little dude in there driving that thing. Because if you start talking crazy about him or something, like my buddy will get in the pool or something, he'll call it stupid or something. Dadgum robot start chasing him, start eating him.
Oh, that's cool.
Happy birthday, Sierra. Thank you. Bro, it actually wants to eat him. Eat him. Eat him. Eat him. Let it take you. It's done now. This is going to happen for the rest of your life. It's going to chase you forever. You might as well get it over with. Let it eat you. Nah, man. Let it take you. Remote, yeah, somebody's controlling it.
Jesus.
Now, the Roomba following Nick around and crashing down the stairs is odd enough because, well, they're just not supposed to do that. But the Roomba flipping over on its own has absolutely no
got airbags
explanation.
on it.
Nick says that his grandmother found the Roomba in
That's
the living room and placed
crazy.
it back in the kitchen. He says that since this, the Roomba has just not moved again.
Bro, that is
having
hilarious.
A full charge. But he does say that his grandma's 2 dogs are
Please debunk. Buddy, somebody had a remote and was driving it at him. This one was so obvious, I didn't think anybody would need an explanation.
still scared of the device and often just stare at it. End of the road.
No!
Sam Rossi is an independent truck driver in Southeast Asia. He regularly posts his experiences and adventures as he drives his truck across the countryside of Indonesia. Late one night, Sam is driving his truck along a long, lonely stretch of road that locals claim is haunted by a dark spirit.
No.
Just after he crosses a bridge in the middle of nowhere, his truck suddenly breaks down.
Ya bener sampean, Apa jenenge? Tibake mesinku sing keder. Wis tak servis ya, Lur ya. Hawane.
Sam can't understand what's wrong because he says that he's just recently had the truck checked and serviced.
That truck clean, though. You see that?
Sam can't understand what's wrong because he says that he's just
Look how clean that truck is. That dadgum truck got underglow on it.
recently had the truck checked and serviced. And this is when things take a terrifying turn.
Aku saiki ngomong yo, mambune moro-moro mambune gak enak, Lur. Mambu melati campur amis.
Wild animal done took a dump.
Sapa? Si ambu amis, Lur yo. Ayo. Sapa?
That truck.
Hey, Tok, sapa iki? Hey, Welot. Welot. Muncul.
Sam smells something horrible and peers under his truck, only to see someone's bare feet that seem to be floating just above the pavement on the other side. But when he checks, there's no one there. After this spooky encounter and with his truck stalled on the road, Sam decides to get out of there and go find some help.
You know what I mean?
In 2015, a couple in San Jose, California were the victims of a home invasion. The intruders were never identified. The police recommended the two invest in some home security cameras to protect against future break-ins. And so the couple
They got money though. Look at this little outdoor area right here.
did. They set up a total of 6 different cameras around their house.
They got bread.
And on May 8th of that same year, these cameras would capture a second break-in. 2 men wearing black clothes climb a fence into the backyard, where they're shown finding an unlocked sliding glass door.
Door just unlocked.
They walk inside and immediately go into the kitchen. One of them is seen disconnecting a phone setting on the counter. They proceed to search the kitchen, opening different cabinets and drawers. From this, they find kitchen knives, which they take with them to arm themselves.
Wow!
Caught on a different
Imagine getting stabbed by your own kitchen knife.
camera, they're next seen running upstairs, kitchen knives in hand.
Imagine stabbing somebody in general. You know what I mean? Like, how you gonna stab somebody?
As they're searching the rooms upstairs, one of the men comes across a locked door. It was the door to the master bedroom. He puts his ear to the door and hears a baby crying. Inside the room was a family friend named Rosie and the 2 homeowners' child. Rosie was babysitting for them when the intruders entered the home. Hearing the crying, the man alerted his partner that people were inside. Instead of getting spooked and leaving, the men go up to the door and aggressively start kicking it.
Are you? Shoot him!
They hit it with such force that they managed to kick a hole in it. They then thrust knives through the hole. Rosie took the couple's child and retreated to the bathroom, locking that door as well.
Please tell me they're dead.
She
Not the
screamed
people
out
in the room, but these 2 people.
that she called the police. This would work the men finally started running away before they could fully break into the bedroom. Police reviewed all of the footage, but were never able to identify the men. Their true motives remain unknown.
Oh, we can tell what their true... man...
It's hard to believe they were only trying to rob the place, seeing that they disconnected the phones and felt the need to arm themselves with kitchen knives. They also didn't immediately leave upon finding people inside. Instead, they tried breaking down a door to get to them. This is the footage from a home security camera in Vacaville, California.
Doc's license plate ain't blurred out.
It was April when this footage was taken, and during that time of year, it's common to see a lot of activity in the form of kids walking home from school each afternoon. On this day, at some point, a girl with a backpack on is shown walking into frame. She was walking home from school like everyone else. However, she had been being followed for several blocks by a man in a dark-colored Pontiac. She noticed this, and so she used a large truck parked on the side of the road to hide.
Bro. Bro.
She abruptly stops walking while she's out of view of the Pontiac. The driver stops, expecting her to come back into view. When she doesn't, he stalls there for a while before slowly driving off. The girl is left standing there, unsure of what to do next.
Like, what you doing?
Eventually, she sees the car coming back and decides to stay put behind the truck.
Yo, W survival. This dude came back around. Yo, W survival skills though, bruh.
The Pontiac drives by and then reverses to try and talk to the girl.
Dude.
But she continually repositions herself out of view. Finally, he drives off again and the girl makes a run for it.
Bro.
After receiving multiple tips about the driver and his car, the police started an investigation. A 24-year-old man was identified as the driver. He was interviewed, but not arrested. He technically hadn't committed any crime, and therefore police couldn't really do anything.
Run that by me again?
24-year-old man was identified as the driver. He was interviewed, but not arrested. He technically hadn't committed any crime, and therefore police couldn't really do anything. Whether or not the man was actually planning something that day is unknown.
I am absolutely... What? He technically didn't... Let me make the laws, buddy. Not only would have this dude been arrested, he'd have been beheaded in public.
Ali Porath is a mother of two
That is unbelievable.
daughters, one 13 years old and one 3 years old. On the night of February 20th, 2022, the three of them went shopping together. Their home security camera would show them returning home. They're seen walking inside and closing the door behind them. Shortly after, a man walks into frame from around their parked truck. The very first thing he does is try to open the door.
Okay, so yeah, you need to start shooting. If the first thing they do is try to open the door and not knock, you gotta start blasting.
Who are you talking to?
You leave no question.
Why?
You shoot first, ask questions later if somebody's trying to get in your house.
Why?
After knocking a few times, the man walks away. However, they later found out through a neighbor's camera that for the next 5 minutes he walks around the house on his phone.
What's up with the shoe action?
Ali further reviewed the videos and found that it appears the man had been following them in his car all the way from the store.
What?
A few seconds after they park in the driveway, his car drives a bit further and parks a few houses down. After a few more seconds, he gets out and starts walking towards them. Thankfully, they were able to get everything inside and the door locked before he got there.
Yo,
Ali
Mr.
ended by
Coffin
writing,
with the 10, thank you.
I don't know what this man's intentions were, but I don't think it was to rob us. I do believe that this was random and that we are not specifically targeted, but that he saw an opportunity when he saw a woman and 2 girls go into a house alone.
Man.
Police were alerted, and they did search the area, but the man in the video was never found.
Lord have mercy!
In October of 2016, a family in Florida noticed multiple things missing from inside their home. The night before, everything was there, but when they woke up, stuff was missing.
How you be caught on camera, plain as day, and you wasn't never found, bruh?
To figure out where it went, they reviewed their home security cameras. At 1:30 in the morning, this is what the cameras captured.
Dude, there's literally somebody sleeping on the couch, bruh. There's somebody sleeping on the couch in the bottom right, too. There's no way you're brave enough to do this with people literally sleeping less than a foot away from you. There's no way.
A man walks around the house while 3 children are sleeping on couches only feet away from him. He walks around them looking for valuables and hands what he finds to another man standing just outside, this one armed.
Dude.
The family immediately called the police upon seeing the footage. Police opened an investigation, but never found the 2 men in the video. Police believe that had anyone in the house woken up during the break-in, they likely would have been shot.
Man. No joke. Every time we see one of these, we might as well just assume they got away with it. Just assume
A woman in Hudson, Wisconsin opened her blinds one morning and noticed something in the snow outside her window. She went outside and realized she was looking at footprints. The prints walked right up to her bedroom window and then back the way they came. Worried someone deliberately looked inside her window, the woman set up a security camera outside pointed towards her window. A few nights later, the camera recorded the man who made the footprints coming back.
Dude, this reminds you of the Hinterkaifeck. Y'all ever heard of the Hinterkaifeck action? Where that dude found them footsteps in the snow leading to his house and he didn't see no footsteps leading away. Next day, whole family was killed. With an axe or something. Not an axe, but like a big old, like, tool. Y'all ever heard of the Viskilla axe murder house too? Somebody just walked in their house, killed all of them with an axe, dead. Bro, how you gonna walk in somebody's house, kill everybody in there with an axe? Oh man, there's an axe right here. I'm gonna walk in his house, kill everybody. Like, what you mean, bro? What you mean you about to walk in here and kill his whole family with an axe? Like, it makes you wonder if somebody would have ran into somebody like that. Be like, hey, bro, what you about to do? Oh, I'm about to walk in here and kill this whole family with this axe I just found. And if they was like, bro, you shouldn't do that, you think they'd be like, well, you know what? You right. I ain't going to do it. Play the video. I'll cut the video off!
The man is shown clearly peering in the window. Police were alerted and shown the video. After doing some digging, they were able to trace the vehicle leaving the scene to a man named Robert Cessna.
Oh my goodness, they caught one!
A reputable executive for the company 3M. According to
it
his
must not be that reputable because I ain't never heard of it.
LinkedIn profile, Robert Cessna is a global key account vice president at 3M.
He ain't nothing.
He shows similarities to the man in the video. Robert was contacted by police, but denied it was him. Police then interviewed several neighborhood witnesses, and along with other evidence were able to confirm that he was lying. He was the man in the video. Robert Cessna was ultimately charged with felony stalking and later fired from his executive position.
So this dude gets felony stalking, and the guy that rode by that little girl multiple times while she was walking home from school technically didn't commit a crime? Like, what you talking about, bruh? Oh, 3M. Oh, yeah, you right. Never mind. Yeah, I have heard of him. My fault. Yeah, my bad.
Margaret Woodward was a 68-year-old living in Long Eaton, a town in England. Throughout the year 2013, her home had been the target of multiple break-ins.
Man, this an old lady with a scooter, and you go, man.
A total of 5 had occurred, and so she finally took the advice.
There ain't no way you taking the stuff off her scooter on top of it. Oh, buddy. Oh.
On home security cameras. Caught on the cameras, a 6th break-in occurs around 1 in the morning. A man is seen silently walking around while Margaret is sleeping in her living room.
Her name's Margaret, too. There ain't no way you stealing something from old lady Margaret. You disgusting. You disgusting.
I'll administer the Narcan now. Your father will wake up right away if you want to see him.
Did he have a moment of clarity? Are we witnessing a moment of clarity?
Your choice.
Look, we both know your father screwed up, but he hid the truth because it didn't hurt.
I'll make
No moment of clarity. He's still looking for stuff.
Wes, I just need you to get him on the phone. He'll take your call. You guys have been friends since law school.
As a friend, I would have to advise you.
Yeah, he's already done 35 years.
I'm not suggesting he stays.
The governor pardons Mullen action.
Now you're cooked!
So the upstate DA and the warden get what they want.
The man is able to take multiple belongings, all while Margaret has no idea.
Unreal.
She doesn't wake up until he sets off an alarm. She then gets out of her chair and chases him with a cane. Using the footage, police were finally able to identify.
Oh, Margaret's about that business, buddy! Hey!
And
don't hurt him, Miss Margaret!
Reed, and was responsible for all 6 break-ins. He stole a total of around $1,000 from Margaret.
Hey, you lucky you got out of there before Margaret got a hold of
Reed
you.
Was in August of 2012, the dash cam of this police cruiser would capture an officer with the Louisville Metro Police Department pulling over a Honda Accord that had expired plates.
Chad, what was you doing in 2012, man? 2012 ski? I was 1. You was 1 in 2012? Okay, so that means if somebody was 1 year old in 2012, how old would they be today? 14. I was 14 in 2012.
3 were inside the vehicle, and upon talking to them, the officer conducting the traffic stop would quickly pick up on the nervous and anxious behavior they were giving off. A few seconds later, and the officer would hear the sound of kicking and yelling coming from inside the trunk of the vehicle.
What?
This is when the officer would call for backup and have to forcefully detain the 3 suspects. All the
Just shoot him!
Scene would then cautiously open the trunk. They would find a man with a towel tied around his head and his hands tied around his back. The man inside the trunk turned out to be the owner of the vehicle. He had been working the closing shift at a Circle K gas station 7 miles down the road. Once he closed up the store and started walking to his car, he would be attacked.
They stole his car and tied him up and put him in the trunk of his own car.
3 suspects would then steal the man's car, but rather than leave him behind, they would tie him up and stuff him in the trunk of his own car before fleeing with it.
Why?
In the incident, the 3 responsible would be arrested. They were later identified as 27-year-old Trent.
Yo, Magic Conch, do you think that was a bad thing that they did?
I am legally obligated to say no.
Oh, well, Magic Conch, you're complicit to the crime.
Bly, 27-year-old Joseph Davis, and 28-year-old Brittany.
Yeah, you're complicit to the crime, Magic Conch.
What they plan to do with the victim is still unknown. Had the plates on the car not been expired, the traffic stop likely would not have even happened, and the victim would have been at the complete mercy of these people and their intentions.
That's crazy, bro.
Other than being roughed up, and moderately dehydrated from the heat of the trunk, the victim would make it out unharmed.
Chat, that's crazy, bruh.
On December 19th, 2017, the Tucson Police Department in Arizona would receive a disturbing call reporting a man who looked to be impersonating an undercover cop.
I'll never understand the goobers that do this, bruh.
That he, along with a couple friends, had been parked on the side of the road when a man claiming to be an undercover cop pulled up next to them. He further
Father
stated
with the
they all been
five
searched, and one of them was even put in handcuffs. The police would verify that whoever they were with was in no way affiliated with law enforcement. Multiple police would be sent to the scene. However, when they arrived, they were informed by the group that upon calling the police, the impersonator would hastily drive off, even leaving one of the guys still in handcuffs.
How bored do you have to be to pretend to be a police officer? Not only pretend to be a police officer, but actually go out and arrest people.
You guys live here? You guys live here? What are you guys doing?
74. Can you let me know deputy?
Days later, detectives were able to track down the identity of the impersonator, and he would quickly be arrested.
That's what y'all... You know what's crazy? We have a police impersonator in here somewhere.
Right, officers were able to confiscate multiple items used during the incident.
There's at least one!
These included a white four-door sedan with built-in red and blue flashing lights, a radio earpiece, a baton, and a dash cam. Upon further inspection of the dash cam, police found that it had been recording the whole thing. Not only that, it also showed multiple other times that the impersonator had pulled over and confronted different people.
That is insane. Dude! You are so pathetic! This is the most cringe thing I've ever seen in my life. Nah, this ain't even cosplay. This is beyond cringe.
The man's motives for doing this aren't exactly clear, but the fact that he was willing to even go as far as putting people in handcuffs doesn't make them look good.
That's what I'm saying.
One can only imagine what his true intentions were. Ultimately, he would receive charges of impersonating a law enforcement officer and kidnapping.
I don't know what that name is. Thank you for the 5. Oh yeah, chat, they doing a box of the noodles giveaway in the Discord. Type !point Discord if you... We're doing 2 giveaways for 10 streams, chat. So we're giving away the box of the noodle action. So you want to go to Discord tab. You want to go to Discord and go to the giveaway tab if you want to win a box of them noodle action.
This dash cam footage shows
or just click the
call reporting a burning truck.
The pinned link.
The call was made in the late hours of February 11, 2017 in Glen Heights, Texas.
Cap.
It was reported that a truck engulfed in flames was stopped in the drive-thru lane of a Jack in the Box.
What?
So close to the building itself. Officer Chris Womack was the first respondent on scene. When he arrived, it was clear that the truck was to the point where it could explode at any time. So, thinking quick...
What kind of food they got at the Jack in the Box? They done caught the dude's truck on fire!
The officer bravely used his own patrol vehicle to push the truck to where it was a safe distance from the restaurant building.
Man! Chad, is Jack in the Box that good where it catches your truck on fire? Yo, he actually is saving the whole building though. He pushed it out with his own car. Yo, W-Mans for real.
The act was able to save any damage to the building. It was also able to save any injuries from occurring, as none were ever reported.
Yo!
Richard Lee McNair was a man born in 1958 in Oklahoma. When he was just 28, he was given 2 life sentences for murder and attempted murder during a burglary gone wrong. However, McNair is more well known for his escapes during his time in prison.
I know this one. I think everybody in the world has seen this one right here. This is I know. Yeah, everybody's seen this particular one. This is that dude that pretends he's just out for a jog, and the cop believes him.
McNair successfully escaped law enforcement a total of 3 different times. His first escape didn't last that long, only able to stay on the outside for a matter of minutes. And the second escape was a little different. 9 months out of prison as a fugitive on the run. Then, on April 5, 2006, McNair would make his 3rd and final attempt at escaping. It was successful, but seemingly not for long. As he was running on the side of the road, a police officer would notice him, and because police were informed of an escapee at the time, the officer would stop him.
Do you see how hot it is outside? Somebody said it's 113 degrees and he's out for a jog. That is, how was it 111 degrees? Oh my goodness.
You live around here, buddy? No. Where you live at?
Down the road by Pineville.
Pineville?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you have any form of identification on you?
No, man.
All right.
He played
it an escapee.
Oh. Where from?
Prison.
There's a prison here?
Yeah.
The whole event was caught on the police officer's dash cam, and it shows as McNair desperately fabricates information in an attempt to convince the officer he's not the escaped prisoner.
What's your address?
I don't have an address. I'm at the hotel. We're working on houses and stuff like that, the roofing.
How did you believe this?
Yep.
Okay.
For my brother.
All right. Where are you staying at?
That Titusville or Titus Inn? Titus Inn, little over.
Where's that at?
I don't even know the address. We just got into town about a week ago, and he dropped me off to jog. I always jog about 12 miles a day.
Where'd he drop you off at?
Up there on that road by, there's some construction going on up there, some houses. And he dropped me off.
Who do y'all work for?
It's his,
I know, what's the name of the company?
Phil's Roofing.
Okay.
This dude maxed out dialogue, and this dude literally maxed out dialogue and when in the create a character section of the game. And you know what's crazy? He maxed out luck even higher than dialogue, because I'm not gonna lie, he's over here like stuttering and stuff. It really don't even say. He's like, Bill's roofing. He maxed out luck and dialogue.
Did you go through a briar patch or something?
Well, yeah, roofing. I always roof in shorts and cut my scratching up on. You know, the roofing.
That's why your knees are all cut up.
McNair's ability to quickly come up with fake information proves extremely helpful in convincing the officer he had nothing to do with the escape. However, he would make a couple mistakes. Near the beginning of their conversation, the officer asks for McNair's name. He does this once again near the end of their conversation.
What's your name?
Robert Jones.
Robert Jones?
Uh-huh.
And what's your name again?
Jimmy Jones.
McNair gives 2 different...
Never mind, he's just maxed out luck. Nah, this dude sucks.
...names.
You run from the police for a living, and you mean to tell me you're making little mistakes like this?
The officer doesn't catch this, and in the end, actually lets McNair go thinking he's just a jogger.
When I crossed the tracks down there, I saw you running. I said, well, how lucky can I be?
No. I'm not no prison escapee. I'm sorry to have to hold you up. But...
Hey, no, I'm just doing my job, man.
I know you are.
But, yeah, just be careful. You'll probably get stopped again, okay? Don't be alarmed by it.
All right.
That's our quick line there.
Have a good day now.
Be careful, buddy.
Thank you.
All right.
This crucial mistake would allow Richard McNair to remain free for a full 1.5 years after this encounter.
That is unbelievable, bruh.
Once he was finally discovered again by law enforcement, he would be sent to a Supermax prison in Florence, Colorado, the most secure prison in all of the United States. Another attempt to escape was never made by Richard Lee McNair.
And he's still in there today. Take care, buddy, is wild. Yeah, that's wild.
This police dash cam footage comes from a California Highway Patrol vehicle. The 2 officers inside were responding to a reported structure fire when a large mudslide is quickly revealed on the road. But once it's noticed, it's too late. There wasn't enough time for the driver to react. Therefore, the patrol vehicle is sent directly into it. All four wheels are quickly elevated off the ground.
What?
Turning the vehicle around and forcing it with the current of the mudslide.
Could you imagine you just driving down the road and of all things in the world, a dadgum mudslide sweeps you away? They're still going. They're on the highway.
Luckily, by some miracle, the officers were able to regain traction.
He's literally in the correct lane, going the correct way.
And drive ahead of the slide. By that point, there wasn't much they could do but warn pedestrians and watch the disturbing sight of the mudslide rushing down the road and tearing through their city.
Golly, man.
Get out of here! Get out of here! Get out of here! Go! Go!
See that right there? I would drive straight into the mudslide just because y'all yelled at me like that. I'd be like, I'll show y'all. I'd have drove my car straight to the mudslide. I'd have never been found again. They'd have never found me or my car, all because they had to yell like that. Like, you really gonna tell me to get out of here? Nah, I'm good. I'd have floored that thing straight to the mudslide. They'd have never found me again. But at the end of the day, I would have went out knowing that I didn't let them tell me what to do.
It's gonna come right through us. What are we supposed to do? I have no idea. Ventura 29201, there is a very active mudslide coming down Olive Mill towards the 101 right now. It overtook our vehicle as we were heading north on Olive Mill. We were able to barely escape and we're down by the freeway now. But it's there's a lot of debris and a lot of flow coming down. It should be on the near the freeway very shortly.
Someone's behind you? Why you lying? You made me drop the magic conch. Are you okay, Magic Conch?
Sounds like a lot of hoopla.
I said, are you okay, Magic Conch?
Sounds like a lot of hoopla.
I said, are you okay?
Warning, this conch is not actually all-knowing and cannot guarantee accurate predictions.
Mike, get in the car! Mike, get in the car!
Mike, get in the car!
Back up.
Why did I just hear a sonic ring noise?
Mike, get in the car! Mike, get in the car! Get in the car, Mike! Get in the car! Get in the f***ing car! Mike, get in the car! Mike, get in the car! Get in the car, Mike! Get in the car!
Mike!
Car! Back up. Get the PA on.
Mike tripping!
In the early morning hours of July 27th, 2018, police in Wyoming received multiple calls reporting a reckless wrong-way driver on the highway.
Yo, legends with the TNW legends.
Were the first on scene.
Appreciate you, legends with the 10.
In order to stop the driver, the officers were forced to use their own police cruiser as a makeshift barricade, which was all caught on their dash cam.
What?
Oh no. Good. Take as many lanes as you can.
No!
Watch yourself, watch yourself.
No!
We are going to set up like this. He's coming right at us right now. Alright, we got him coming at us, dispatch.
As the two set up, the headlights of the wrong-way driver can be seen quickly approaching. Disturbingly, they're showing no signs of slowing down, or even diverting their vehicle's path to avoid a head-on collision.
Watch yourself. You alright? Yep.
Broda said yep. Yo!
The quick reaction of Officer Chris DeBoer to turn the cruiser into the impact was the only thing saving the vehicles from a head-on collision and a most likely fatal situation. The wrong-way driver later stopped further down the road.
What you mean later stopped? He didn't fly off the road right then?
And was taken to the hospital for treatment of injuries. He was a 60-year-old man and was charged with his third offense of operating a vehicle while intoxicated. As for the two police officers, they were lucky enough to make it out of the incident with only minor injuries.
This next clip allegedly
fake video, GG,
comes from CCTV cameras in an unknown city in the Philippines.
Oh, here we go with the CCTV footage again.
In a red hoodie is seen walking along a city street, but the CCTV camera image becomes very strange.
Whoa, it is a glitch in the camera, man. There ain't no way we starting out like this, dude. Just say it ain't so. Hook Ghosts Are Real with the 10 gifted. Thank you, Ghosts Are Real with the 10 and High Vibes with the 5 again. This is the only explanation you need for this right here. The only one.
CCTV natin.
Yeah, come on.
Check Sanchez yung CCTV, bakit ganyan?
Anyway, debunked. It's a glitch. Get out of here.
See in the clip, the video seems to glitch in a very bizarre way, making it look as if the woman's head disappears multiple times. But oddly, the rest of the video is perfectly clear. Now, in the Philippines, there's a strange superstition that says that if someone appears in a photograph without a head, it means that that person will soon pass away.
What?
Creepily enough, a few minutes later, and this happens.
Ayun, no? Bilis. Ayun, nawala ng tayo.
Hey, hold up. What you about to show, bruh? Okay, it didn't show nothing. Okay, we good.
The unfortunate woman is accidentally struck by a runaway taxi van, and it is said that she did actually pass away as the result of her injuries.
Who said that? The source is unknown. Crazy part is that's not even the same woman that was walking earlier. Yeah, it is. My bad.
Did actually pass away as the result of her injuries, just like the old Filipino superstition says.
It's a camera glitch, man. We all know that.
This clip immediately went viral on Philippines websites and social media, but no one knows the original source of the video, which leaves us...
Exactly. Nobody knows the original source of the video, much less we don't know if she's dead or not. And I'm going to keep it a stack with you. It didn't look like that thing was moving fast enough to just instantly kill somebody.
To wonder, is this real proof of the paranormal? Or is it just an old malfunctioning CCTV system? Or
that's exactly what it is.
Is it all just a very elaborate hoax? As always, you decide. Nightlight.
Well, we're 0 for 1, chat.
A woman named Brenda says that late one night while she and her husband were sleeping, their home security camera caught this strange event at 2:45 in the morning.
Cap! Not gonna lie, you real for the chair with the box fan in it, man. Not gonna lie. You know what I mean, chat?
The family dog perks up as a bright light flashes and what looks like a pale little face seems to peek out of the door. Then a shadowy figure about the size of a child seems to be standing in the hallway before disappearing, just as the little pale face peeks out of the door again. Brandis and her husband Sky have never posted or even experienced anything paranormal, and they say they have...
That's an actual kid coming out of the room, and what you're calling a pale face is just a light coming through the door for a second.
Have no idea what this could be. Something at the door.
Man, come on,
Chase Beckstead and his wife Rachel are staying overnight in the house of Rachel's recently deceased grandfather. The elderly man had passed away in the house only 1 month earlier.
R.I.P., man.
So the couple is just settling in for the night when suddenly something happens.
So you got to take into consideration the context here, chat. They're already staying in somebody's house who recently passed away, so immediately their mind is going to be wandering. So if any little small thing happens, they're going to chalk it up to the spirit of the dead individual that was there before. That's that, you know what I mean? So any little thing that happens, they're going to be like, oh, ghost action. That's the context. You know what I mean?
That is downright creepy.
We're not.
Yeah, don't point the camera over there or nothing. Keep pointing it at you. Yeah, okay, bud.
Let me just show you.
It's too late now. It stopped. What you mean, let me just show you it's done?
Like, we've literally had to put the bag up against the door because we're not sure.
Where did she go? Where did she go? Is she still in the room? Or is that her that went outside and doing this? Bro, get out of here, man.
Even though there's no draft or air current in the
Bro, come on.
house, the bedroom door begins to randomly move as if it's being quickly pulled back and forth by some unseen force.
She ran out of the room, bruh.
Understandably, Chase and Rachel are pretty shaken up by the strange, unexplained phenomena. They decide to just pack up their stuff and leave the house. But this is when things get even creepier.
Okay, so we're leaving.
Yo, Cinderella with the
we
5.
got all of our stuff packed. Oh.
Okay, dude, there's only so many times we can do the door gimmick. Do something else. Put some effort into it.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, we're out of here. Rachel's already in the car.
No, she's not! Rachel's behind the door, buddy! Make it any more obvious that you lied. Rachel's already in the car. I'm sure she is, buddy. She's behind the door. Man, get out of here.
I'm leaving, like...
Yo, pick for another 5.
As Chase is gathering their luggage, the bedroom door slams shut right behind him. And again, it begins to move back and forth, this time even faster
Rachel with the 5 gifted. Rachel, is that you?
than before.
Rachel.
Chase says that he still has no idea what could have caused the strange movement of the door. Some video commenters believe that this was the ghost of Rachel's recently deceased grandpa.
Okay, no, that's Rachel over there pulling the door.
But some think it might have been something more sinister that had taken up residence in the house.
Diana.
But what do you think? A short stay. A guy named Brendan has a YouTube channel where he camps in his van in some strange...
Yo, did he get ran over right there? Did you see that?
A guy named Brendan has
like
a
his car was about to run
channel
straight over him.
Where he camps in his van in some strange and sometimes very dangerous locations across the UK. In this video, Brendan decided to camp overnight in the coastal village of Jaywick in Essex, England.
Okay.
Now, amongst other things, Jaywick is known as...
Who's from Exwick's England in here?
Village of Jaywick in Essex, England. Now, amongst other things, Jaywick is known as one of Britain's poorest towns and has a very high crime rate. In other words, it's not really the best place to be camping overnight in a van. But that doesn't stop Brendan.
A little town in England called Jaywick, coined as one of the most deprived towns in the UK. And I thought, seeing as I'm in the area, I just had to go and see it.
Brendan searches around and eventually finds a place to set up camp that is just outside of town.
Okay.
And kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Listen to me.
Oh, you're good, buddy.
I'm alone, but I mean, there's no other houses around me, so it's not as if I'm alone in a housing estate.
Brendan sets up his bed in the van and lies down for a night's sleep. But around 2:30 in the morning, things take a terrifying turn.
I think someone's outside the van.
Yo, Hannah with the 5. W, Hannah.
whoever the that was has now gone. I'm gonna get out of here.
Did it bust him window out?
Oh my god.
Somebody busted his window out, bro. They wrong for that. I bet somebody thought it was like an abandoned van or something, thought they was about to steal something out of it. So they busted the window out. When somebody yelled, they took off running. Somebody said it was a ghost. Yeah, it was a ghost. Picked up a brick and busted the window out. Yeah, you're right. Hey, man, you gotta get out of there.
That's my phone.
Someone with a flashlight skulks around outside Brendan's van, trying the door handles.
No, it was a ghost with a flashlight.
Or smashing the window to get inside. Hey! Luckily, Brendan yells and sends the intruder running. He then hops in the driver's seat and just gets out of there.
Nah, it was a ghost.
Brendan makes it out safe, but obviously is very shaken up by the whole ordeal. He decides to not only leave the town of Jaywick, but to drive all night, 3.5 hours, all the way
It was more likely that was a ghost. You know what? That proves it right there. I believe in ghosts.
back to his home.
I just, quite frankly, just wanted to go home. I was really, I wasn't in a good mind space. After cleaning a little bit of broken glass from my driver's seat and the dashboard, you'd be surprised how far glass goes when it smashes. I've been finding little bits everywhere, but the van was in no fit state to continue camping in, and nor was my headspace, should we say. So I made the long journey back home. I think it was a good
YouTube channel, Brendan Explores. If you see something that you think would be perfect for the top 5, email me at nukestop5@gmail.com.
Somebody send this man some proof.
You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official, because there are a lot of fake accounts on there.
Oh, yeah, there is. You ain't lying.
A guy named Carter moved into a new fully furnished rental house. But not long after he moved in, he began to experience strange things and hear unexplained noises. Late one night while he's asleep in bed, he hears the creepy sound of what seems to be someone hitting keys on the piano in his living room.
Y'all see them ghost orbs?
Carter decides to lay on his living room couch to try to figure out just what is going on with the piano. As you might imagine, it did not go well.
Dude, what the f***?
The only scary thing about this video was the Raisin Canes on the table. You could have got anything and you chose to get Raisin Canes.
It did not go well.
Dude, what the f***?
Fish and shrink.
The piano plays again and a chair moves, and Carter decides that he's had about enough. He decides to leave the house to stay with a friend, but as he is leaving, he manages to capture this video.
What'd you say? Where do you recommend for chicken? Slim Chickens. Slim Chickens is literally the best place. Dude, I'm telling you. Slim Chickens, man.
What? This video. As Carter heads for his car, he sees his TV flickering and his lights randomly turning on and off.
Well, yeah, he's got a couple of his buddies in the house doing it.
Inside his house. Now, usually when people watch these videos, they say, well, if the place is so haunted, then why wouldn't he just move out? Well, that's exactly what he did. Carter moved right out of that house. And the end of this haunted story, I guess. Hiding under the covers. A video poster who calls himself Celtic Dabs works the reception desk at a creepy old hotel in Arizona. One day, his coworker shows him something very strange that keeps happening in one of the rooms.
Is that Dookie on the bed?
What
a mouse under the covers. Yo, Ducky with the 5.
Yeah, cause let me hit it now. And then
yeah. I just saw multiple people saying bed bugs. Buddy, what? A bed bug is like the size of like 2 ants. You think a bed bug could move a bed sheet? Y'all think bed bugs are as big as like a roach? No! Bro said bed bugs. The stains are bed bugs? I don't even think it's that. I think people just nasty laying on the bed, bro. Usually you see the stains, like usually you see bed bugs like in the corners, man. Bro, bed bugs are nasty. That's one of my, dude, actually, chat, no lie, one of my biggest fears is bed bugs, bro. Like, seriously. Like, if somebody tries to come in my house, I'm like, bro, I don't know, man. Because, oh, dude. Because, dude, when I used to work maintenance, bro, when like, somebody in one of the apartments would get bed bugs, we have to go in there with, like, this powder stuff. Bro, having to be in there trying to treat, I'd be so scared I was going to bring some bed bugs home, bro. I'd be scared, man. Bro, I hate bed bugs, bro. I hate them things.
Shut up.
Bro. Something seems to be moving around in a strange...
Okay, if it's not a rat, it's just wind draft caught up under the blanket and just going like a circle. There's like some air conditioner action going.
Erratic pattern under the bed sheet. But when Celtic's coworker slaps the sheet, it just disappears.
It's air!
Celtic says that each time the sheet was tidied back up, the same weird phenomenon would happen again. So, just what do you think this could be?
It's air draft.
Also, if whatever is under the sheet isn't enough to scare you, well, just imagine staying in a hotel that put sheets like this on the bed.
That is so nasty, bro.
Honestly, the thought of sleeping in those sheets scares me more than whatever is moving around under there.
Yeah.
So either way, this video is truly disturbing.
Yeah, it is.
Here.
Level 911, this is Erica. How can I help you? Hello?
It's just a prank call. Somebody broke into the funeral home and is faking a prank call on the police, man.
Hello? Hello?
Come on, man.
There's a lot of static and a quiet male voice seems to say something a few times, but then the call just goes silent. Again, as part of standard procedure, the emergency operators send the police to check out the old funeral home.
Uh-oh, we got some body cam footage?
But when the officers arrive, they find the funeral home locked up and all the lights are off.
Imagine that.
No one's there. Now, I tried to clean up the call audio as much as possible, but there's just not much there.
Hello? Hello?
Well, that's not what it's saying, bro.
So, just who made this call?
Man,
and what do you think they might be saying? Lurking in the dark.
2 more!
A man in South Wales walks out to his car very early one Wednesday morning to head off to work.
Okay.
It's just before 5 a.m. and the rest of the neighborhood is still asleep.
Bro going to
No one
work at 4-something in the morning. Golly, grind set.
else is around, and the man doesn't notice anything unusual. But later that night, as the man checks through his security camera feed, he sees something that sends a shiver down his spine.
What? It's a weird reflection of him walking by. It's a camera glitch of him walking by.
As the man approaches his car, some lumbering form
You notice how it looks like it's wearing the same exact stuff he's wearing?
seems to appear out of nowhere,
get outta
quickly
here,
hurrying away. And then, whatever this is, simply disappears into thin air. Now, the figure moves at a very odd angle and speed for this to be a lens flare. And considering that the rest of the video is in sharp focus, it seems very unlikely that this is some kind of compression error or problem with the camera.
That's exactly what it is, though.
So, just who or what is this?
It's a doppelganger? Bro, what? Are you kidding me? A doppelganger, huh? Chat, y'all believe in doppelgangers, bro? Get out of here, man. There ain't no way y'all believe in... what? Yes, I literally have one in my city, LOL. Yo, honey, dude. There's a difference between a doppelganger and somebody that just looks just like you. The lore behind doppelgangers is extremely different. Y'all remember that? Bro, I remember being a kid and hearing about the lore. It's like, oh, if you're ever in your house or if you're somewhere and you see your doppelganger, that means you're going to die soon and you're getting replaced. Y'all remember that, bro?
Scary videos.
Nah, I'm gone.
So,
man, this ain't gonna be nothing.
I like to end these videos with the stuff that kind of starts off scary and then just gets weird and kind of goofy. Speaking of which, TikToker Dre in Dallas experiences something spooky in his home, but instead of chasing it down to record with his phone, he goes the complete...
Dude, I will never understand that all the time people in this chat type in Sam and Colby like that is proof of paranormal. Bro, it's all the same stuff. It's all fake. It is all fake. I hate to be the guy. Man, there were some people getting mad at me when we first started doing this, bro. Man, he ruined ghost videos for me. So you just want to keep living in blissful delusion for no reason? Bro, it's fake, bro. Look here, and just wait, I'm still, me and Moist are still gonna go ghost hunting, and you know what's gonna happen? Nothing. You know what I mean? And you know what's gonna happen, chat? Absolutely nothing. You wanna know why? Chat, you really wanna know why? I'll tell you why. 'Cause ghosts ain't real. And I tell you this, if ghosts are real, then no ghost videos are real. Because every single piece of ghost media ever is fake, bruh. And this is coming from somebody who watched Ghost Adventures growing up. With Zach Bagans, I loved it, watched every episode. I wanted it to be real. Till one day I grew up, I'm like, man, this is all a bunch of garbage. They ain't real, chat. They fake, bruh. And again, look, Ghost Hunters is staged. Every single video ever about Ghost is staged. Every one of them. Do y'all want to know the most compelling piece of ghost footage that I ever saw in my life that had me believing in ghosts to a certain point? There was a point in my life where I saw a specific piece of footage that made me believe in ghosts, and then I realized later this is just fake. I'll show it to you. This was a long time ago. Right here. Yep. This. Where's it at? This is so long ago. Oh my goodness. This right here, for a long time, I was like there when this was like popping off. This is a long time ago. Bro, I seen this, and for a long time, I was like, okay, ghosts are real.
Sleep Ghost, Don't Wake Up. YouTuber Ankesh Ghost 0909 shares this footage of a ghost
A ghost, huh?
disrupting a man as he sleeps.
Are you serious? Stop it, man. Do what? I don't even need to break this down, for everybody knows it's fake. Look at this dude.
The ghost appears to cause the man to toss and turn aggressively.
Did the ghost do that, Chills? Or did the guy just do it for a video?
And he sits up with an apparent headache. Unable to get back to sleep, the man gets up and leaves the room.
That is the wind, the fan blowing on the curtain. The curtains have been moving the entire video. From a fan or the wind. Why are we saying that's a ghost now?
He seems to be completely unaware of what caused his night terrors.
Oh, Chad, also I'll point something else out that proves it even more. Notice how the start of the video, it's completely in color. You see how it's in color? But when they say it's a ghost, it all of a sudden goes to black and white, and they increase the saturation by a lot to make it look like it's glowing. I mean, please, man.
I think we know what did it.
Number 14. Say it, Chills. Say it,
It was
Chills.
definitely this bedside ghost girl.
Chills, come on, man. Number 14.
Number 14.
Dude, I like Chills, though, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Creature in the water.
Okay, here we go.
The
Creature
next
in the
time
water.
you take a nice swim in natural bodies of water, think of this. Shared by YouTube channel Caseoh.
That is a mannequin head with a mask put over it. I've seen this before. Not this specific video, but I've seen mannequin heads floating in the water.
This image is trending in the Arabic-speaking YouTube community. The original source is unknown. The Caseoh list shares a small clip associated with the image. Let's take a look.
Why is there a giant blur mark when they start running in the water? Is it because when they make waves, the head moves like it's a mannequin head floating? Is that why? Why is there a blur mark? We already see it.
While this is not nearly enough to confirm the validity of the image, it is enough to ask you, the viewers, if you have further information about this video.
Yeah, I do, Chills. I'll go ahead and fact check it. It's a mannequin head with a mask on it. Because the fact that this dude just typed in the chat and said L take is the most disgusting thing I've ever seen in my life. Notice how as soon as they jump in the water to kill whatever it is, the video cuts and then it's just a picture after that. There's no more footage after this. It just cuts. And
Is
video
what
over.
they capture here really this creepy creature we see in the image? If you know more, please share in the comments before we step into the water. Number 13, Garage Ghost.
Garage Ghost!
This parking garage is horribly haunted, and YouTuber Adam Ghost Trapper is...
The Ghost Trapper!
Trapped in its evil. The entity starts messing with the locks and the lights in his vehicle.
How can you trap a ghost?
Adam thinks the spirit or demon isn't interested in communicating with him. but it looks to me like it is.
Oh, but it is interested in flipping on his lights in his van.
Communicating through the overhead lights.
Yeah, I don't know what to do. Because it doesn't matter what's...
Yo, Jadon with the 5 gifted.
Around me. It doesn't want to communicate with me.
A moment later, it starts shaking the vehicle aggressively.
I don't know what.
Buddy, that's old Timothy outside that you told to shake the car 10 minutes into the video. Please stop.
Look. I think I should my stuff. Guys, this is a moment when you should just leave.
Chat, you know what? Chat, listen. I used to believe in ghosts, man. I did. I really did. I used to believe in ghosts. But literally, as I've gotten older, I've realized that every single ghost video on the internet is fake. Every one of them. Now, chat, listen. You have to experience it with yourself. Yes, when I go to the church in the middle of the woods, when I do that live stream, just know that if anything does happen in there, that it will legitimately be like whatever it is. Explain ghost adventures then. Watch Sam and Colby. Chat. Now, Sam and Colby's cool. But chat, come on. You're telling me that Sam and Colby's horror videos are real? That's what you're sitting here trying to tell me. Chat, listen, I'm here to open up y'all's eyes, man. Chat, listen. I'm the biggest guy that's like, oh man, how'd that brick start floating? You know? But you know, they're fake.
It can be very...
At this point, he knows it, and I
Number 12.
don't think it would be a smart thing to come up against such an entity. Number 12, House of the Unwelcome. This demon is not welcoming. YouTuber Dennis of Dark Ghost Paranormal.
Ooh, no. You don't know what the most realistic ones are, chat? What's that? I don't know what language the dude speaks, but he goes into these like houses on his own, and like all this stuff will start happening. He'll like sprint in there with no cuts. Arabic. Yeah. What's that dude's name? Bro, I will say that whoever that guy is has the most realistic ones I've ever seen. Those are the closest ones to legitimate that I can say that I think could possibly be legitimate. I don't know what his name is though, chat. Why is everybody typing Arabic? I don't understand. I said Arabic.
Normal enters.
Look up Jen on camera. Jen caught on camera. Which one? Case, please try Nuke's top 5. We did that already. The third one? Chat, this one?
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أنا بحياتي ما شفت كذا.
Yep. This is, yep.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم أنا بحياتي ما شفت كذا. يعني أنا متأكد البيت.
Is this the dude that like chases him down? He'll like kick down the doors and run in there?
في أحد. عشان كذا بسم الله حتى السيكل هذا ما كان هنا. أنا متأكد يوم دخلت ما كان هنا. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الله أكبر بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Are you for real? Bro, he tied a fishing string to it and pulled it at himself.
طب اتحرك. إذا بتقدر حركه كمان مرة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
He'll go in there. And he'll look behind the door and nothing's there.
بسم الله. بسم الله طلع.
But again, these can be explained as you have a guy in there with you and he's moving stuff, and by the time you get there, he went to another room. Chat, I'm talking like something that you can see in like, chat, Give me the most unexplainable paranormal video ever recorded. There's got to be one ghost video that is the most unexplainable ghost video ever. Look up the Saudi witch. I think I know what you're talking about. Oh yeah, this used to be the scariest video in the world, but it's fake. I remember when this video first dropped, I thought it was the scariest thing ever, but years later it came out as fake. This video's fake too. Why is everybody saying life of luxury? Life of luxury? Are you serious? Look at the thumbnail! Chat, we are looking for real unexplainable ghost videos. This looks like something off of Alternate Watch. Buddy, what? I want the mods to ban every single individual that has ever typed the word life, the word of, and the word luxury in this chat. Because this is the most disrespectful thing I think you've ever told me to look up. We are looking for real videos. Keep watching? There's nothing to keep watching. It was proven fake by the thumbnail.
Whatever that thing we saw on the camera was,
it's a broomstick with a mask on the end of it.
Doesn't want us here.
Bro, please stop. Oh my God. Yo, dude. Oh my goodness. One of the actual true horror people on YouTube followed me on Twitter. Nick Crowley followed me on Twitter. See, now that's a guy that makes real videos. Yo, Nick Crowley, man. Now, I like some Nick Crowley videos. Because again, chat, listen. You can't, because you got to separate the horror video format, and you have to separate the horror stories. You know what I mean? The case of Elisa Lam. Yeah, Elisa Lam crawled into a water filtration system and drowned and couldn't get out. Everybody tried to make the Elisa Lam case something it wasn't. She was either on drugs or drunk. She went to the roof, crawled inside of the water tank, couldn't get out, and drowned. There was nothing paranormal that happened. Debunk Ghost Adventure? No, I can't do that to Zach Bagans. I love him too much. I would never do that to Zach. I want him to spank me. I'm playing. I'm really not though. What? I'm kidding. I'm sorry. But yeah, chat, I don't know. Can you keep watching? Buddy, I've seen what I needed to see.
All I see is a boy who lost his brother. And no one else seems to care.
Yeah! Oh my! It ate him! He's sucking down his leg!
Bro, he's gone.
He's gone!
I think something happened to him.
Oh, you think?
Justin! Are you okay? What was that?
Yo! Man, 12-year-old me would be shaking in my boots right now. Man. Chat, 12-year-old me would be shaking in my boots right now, dude. I'm not gonna lie. Oh my goodness. Man. Watch Bizarre Bub. Ooh, don't watch alone? Are you sure? I don't know. I can't watch it alone. What's gonna happen to me? What if it comes through the TV?
Hey, you! Me? Yeah, you!
Bro,
Don't
ain't
you
nobody playing Valorant.
On March 18th of 2024, a restaurant waiter begins to panic after noticing something very strange in the video he just took. The man in this video is known as Dustin Frazier, and while working the night shift all by himself, he decided to record a video for a friend using Snapchat. This is something that he often does, as messaging friends makes him feel less alone when he works by himself. Other employees completely understand, as they themselves don't like being alone at this diner. Like any other night, Dustin records a video for a friend, but as he watches it before sending it over, he immediately starts to freak out. Take a look.
I'm taking a look.
No, because I'm freaking out, guys. So I just Snapchatted
Show
my
me!
friend, right? And I like walked through, and now the alarm's going off. So I was walking through here, and whenever you get right here, you can see something behind me. And I like watched it. I did
okay, then let me see it.
Like a playback before I sent it to him, right? And I don't have insurance, right? But I don't know, I'm just like, I'm gonna have to do something because I don't know. Just like I feel like I need to go to a doctor, but like I'm constantly just like nauseous, and I don't really know why. Like I have tried.
Yo, Chad, I'm about to lose my mind, bro.
Nauseous, and I don't really know why. Like I have.
Chat. Do some critical thinking for a second. Explain it. It's either a mannequin with a mask on or a friend of his with a mask on, or it's like a light or a reflection. It's more real than your diet. Yo, get that dude banned. Golly, chat. Give me something here.
Have tried.
The storage unit.
That's creepy. That right there is creepy. I'm not gonna lie. That's creepy. Oh, nah.
All things inside is a toy monkey that the father knows is worth a lot of money. Although initially not wanting to sell the doll, he now hopes that someone would buy it off his hands as soon as possible. Ever since having it, the stuff inside his unit would move on their own. Now, noise complaints would often be made by employees who accuse the man of living in his storage. But after setting up a camera to show that it's the stuff inside being thrown around, he captures this.
Now, you'll have me sold here. Now, instead of this thing moving in one direction and sitting up like The Undertaker, you will have me sold here if this thing turns to the right and starts walking. But of course it didn't. Of course it laid exactly back where it was laying before, as if there was a string attached to it that made it stand up and then dropped it.
Like something straight out of a horror movie, the toy doll moves on its own.
No, it didn't!
Staff working at the storage facility were just as spooked as the man who owns this unit. He believes that this is the culprit.
Somebody said W fan mail. Yo, imagine somebody's... Oh, nah.
Behind the strange noises employees heard. While there has yet to be a prospective buyer for this doll, the man continues to document them.
Fake.
Now this next video was captured on a Ring camera that's placed inside a bedroom where a mother and her daughter...
A Ring camera placed inside of a bedroom. Why?
...sleep together. Like most parents, the mother had bought the camera to keep an eye on her child, who's often left alone in their own room.
Okay, I guess I can understand that.
But according to a comment giving more details on this footage, the camera was bought for another reason. Recently, the mother's daughter has been saying some rather odd things, from mentioning a man who she occasionally sees in her closet.
It's almost like that is what happens when you have a kid. It is a guaranteed thing that's going to happen in your life, that if you have a kid, they're going to come running into your room at night saying there's a demon in my closet. Buddy, this is the tale as old as time. You can ask my mom. I used to be like, man, I'm seeing demons floating around.
To saying things like, I'm scared because he's there, the mother felt compelled to...
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's every kid ever.
...watch over her daughter more so than usual. But in the following footage, something happens that's forced her to keep her away from this room.
Okay, let's see. I did not tell you, I did not call you talking about I seen a demon in my house, Mom.
Night, while sleeping in her daughter's bed to keep her company, this happens.
Dude, take the words off the screen. That's called a night terror.
Upon waking up, the mother immediately notices something on the ceiling.
No, you did not notice something on the ceiling, ma'am. Ma'am, let me stop you right there. No, you did not.
It isn't until seconds later, when her daughter lets out a piercing screech, that she realizes she isn't the only one seeing this.
She was having a night... Chad, has anybody in here had a night terror when you were a kid? I used to have a recurring night terror dream that haunted me for nights. You can ask my mom, back when I was younger, when I slept in the room in a different bed, she would literally wake up to see me with my eyes wide open, like screaming, except I was asleep. That's the same thing here. See, she just said you did it for the first 2 years. Exactly. And I still remember the night terror to this day. It was a deep, dark dungeon, and there was like a elevator that was going down a elevator shaft that was extremely, like, forever down, and I was in the dungeon, and if the guy that was in the elevator ever got to the dungeon, I would die IRL, and he never got there.
Overcome with fear, but not completely paralyzed by it, she quickly attends to her daughter. But even she is trying her best to avoid this apparent horror.
It was scary because there was no food. It was a diet coming down the elevator. Dude! Bro! I'm not scared of a diet! This one's fake. Next. Who just said queso when he sees a salad?
In the following video, a small child is seen roaming around in their bedroom after waking from a nap.
Yes, let's take this kid's word that he saw something.
It's 7 p.m., and the child typically doesn't wake up around this time. Usually, according to the mother, they're dead asleep until the next morning. But for some reason, they have woken up. Although it may seem like this was just a normal occurrence, something happens later in this footage, reassuring the mother that this incident was definitely strange.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Keep in mind that her child can only babble, making it impossible for him to recount his experience. This is what was caught.
What? Dude, are you sick? That's called stretching. Lord have mercy.
It's only been 4 months since the family had settled into this house, and this happens. A voice, which definitely wasn't the child's, is
Yeah,
heard
the
on
voice was the mom talking on the monitor.
camera. Mind you that he can't speak yet, as his speech is only limited to babbling. Yet strangely, a voice is heard in this room.
That was her. That was his mom talking on the camera because she saw him. I was like, what happened?
Yet strangely, a voice is heard in this room.
Chat.
As the mother states, it almost sounds like it's something else
Chat. I'm gonna go ahead and say it here. There's not a single real ghost video on the internet.
entirely.
Can we come to that confirmation now, chat? Chat, are y'all cool with coming to the agreement that there's not a single real paranormal ghost video on the internet? Now, that's not to say ghosts aren't real, but I'm just saying as far as seeing any video footage of it, there's none. Type 1 if you agree. Man, if only she wasn't recording on a 1937 iPod Nano with 2 pixels.
A couple of friends
Who's on call?
We need to check the one in the.
This looks like the background forest of one of the PS1 graphic horror games that we play every night. Like, I can't tell what's going on here.
And this is the same one that's in our office after everybody leaves because I can freaking hear it.
There it is. Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I'm getting chills.
You're getting chills. It's a dude climbing on the thing.
And it moves fast.
Wow. Ma'am, what did you just say? Ma'am, hang on. Run that by me again.
And it moves fast.
Does it move fast? By fast, do you mean my grandma who hasn't walked in 37 years walking speed? Do you mean fast in retirement home foot race? What are you talking about?
Wow. It does. I said hi. It waved to the camera. You saw? Yeah. We didn't see all that.
Oh my god.
We didn't get this far.
We didn't get this far because we were so impressed by the first one. Wait.
to scaryvideos444@gmail.com.
Now, I'm not blaming any of these YouTubers, by the way. I'm not blaming the YouTubers themselves that make these compilations because they can only put up what they get sent, right? But these, they're just fake.
Being said, let's get back to the video.
Watch BuzzFeed Unsolved? Did you just say BuzzFeed? Are you kidding?
It's mid-afternoon when a small family gathers around the table for a quick meal. During this time, the child's parents decide to record a video capturing this moment on camera. But
yeah, let me film my kid eating like he hasn't done it 100 other times.
unbeknownst to them, this seemingly innocent moment would quickly turn creepy. Janice Bouchard, the child's mother who submitted this video, claims that the house in this footage is haunted.
I claim that I'm 120 pounds, ma'am. But guess what? That's just a claim.
It belongs to her mother, and ever since Janice was a kid living here, strange things would happen. The most unsettling thing she's ever witnessed was a drawing etched on her bedroom wall. The drawing was already there when she first moved in. It was an image of what appeared to be a giant bat with a wide open human mouth, brimming with blood. The drawing was disturbing to say the least. But fast forward to this day, and something happens that reminds her of this image.
Let's see.
Take a look.
What happens?
It's bon?
C'est bon? Ouais.
Doucement. Doucement. Hey, au-dessus de la table, au-dessus de la table.
Ici. Non. Oui, faut-tu le mettre là?
Hey. Au-dessus de la table. Comme ça.
Non. Non.
Hey. Au-dessus de la table, comme ça.
Ouais. C'est le même que tu as mangé. Tête de cochon. Non. Ok.
There's nothing happening!
Ce qui est drôle avec son petit nom, hein? Il est vraiment dans le Terrible 2, là, tu sais. Qu'est-ce que tu checkes là? C'est des fantômes, mon amour!
I love how oh my goodness! You're a gaslighter, ma'am! I like how the kid looks for 2 seconds, looks the other way, and the mom immediately says, "Are you looking at a ghost?" How do you jump to that conclusion?
Il est vraiment dans le Terrible 2, là, tu sais.
Look at what she says!
Qu'est-ce que tu checkes là? C'est des fantômes, mon amour! Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Hein? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Quoi?
This is the most normal toddler behavior I've ever seen in my entire life. Got other hand got mac and cheese in it. Like, what are you doing here? Yo, Jacob with the 5. Appreciate you, Jacob.
Help! Help! Parle! Non! C'est comme, c'est moi la peste, si. On va parler, mais ça me tente.
Are we gonna see something on the camera?
Je m'inquiète pas, tu vas parler en tabarouette. Ah non, on va dire, Colin, t'en rappelles-tu quand il parlait pas?
By the way, they might have the world record for oldest surviving microwave. That might be the first microwave ever produced, and they still have it. That is crazy. Jacob with the 5, appreciate you.
Replaying this moment, it's apparent that something had caught the child's attention.
Oh, don't tell me we watched that whole thing and there's nothing on camera.
Whatever it might have been, it doesn't appear on camera, yet it's for...
Then you might as well just told a story.
For this reason, the mother thinks that something very strange had occurred. Initially, she was unfazed by her son's behavior, but after watching
Mr. Ballin, chat.
Video and
Mr. Ballin's videos are real because he's telling real life stories that most of them aren't paranormal. Mr. Ballin tells stories of like people going cave diving and getting trapped. We're talking about paranormal videos.
Remembering the drawing she saw as a kid.
True crime? Yes, true crime is actually scary. Yes.
She was left beyond spooked. She was left even... Now, despite this next video being posted more than 5 years ago, it still holds up as being pretty spooky.
Oh, does it? It holds up today? Let's see.
The person who uploaded this is known as Max, and while taking a walk through a secluded section of a park, he finds an entryway to a hidden sewer tunnel. Both him and a friend decide to explore this tunnel out of sheer curiosity, but as you'll see, they would later come to regret this decision. Watch.
Oh, I'm watching.
Dude. Oh man, I'm gonna cut it out. This is gonna be annoying. Hold on. Okay, so we got pretty far.
First off, what on this planet are you doing? Can you go home and play some video games or something?
Yeah, we got pretty far. That's the exit out there. So here's the manhole cover. You can kind of see it. Here's like a ladder. But yeah, we're pretty far.
Man, it's good camera work right here. Yes, that was air trapped in the water pipes, and it was like decompressing. Yes, I heard it too.
Did you hear that? Right.
They ran already? Pennywise gonna get him.
You heard that, right? Yeah.
Upon reaching a dead end, a strange noise is heard out of nowhere. Listening closely, it kinda sounds like someone laughing in the distance. Both friends were so scared that they instinctively fled without fully comprehending what they had heard. It was only after watching this video that they realized what it was.
They found out what it was? No way.
A man from Medellin, Colombia is horrified when his cat starts behaving very strangely.
Yeah, because it's a cat. They behave strangely. I'm sorry. No offense to Nuke. You're a good guy. You make some good videos.
And appears to see something that he can't see.
Nieves, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué ves? Oye, Nieves. Psst, psst, psst. Nieves. Marica se quedó congelada, huevón, vea. ¿Qué putas, vea? Nieves. Marica. Nieves, ¿qué miras?
So before we go to the slow motion replay, I already saw what apparently the cat is looking at in the video. So you mean to tell me this obviously AI CGI shadow in the corner of the room is what this cat was looking at? Buddy, that's not what a real shadow looks like. And you know what else? I'll take it a step farther. Chat, I'm going to take this a step farther. I almost want to say this is a fake cat on top of it. This might be double fake. I think this cat might even be fake. You want to know why I think this cat is fake? Because when he hits the cushion, the cat's like still stiff. Cats don't stay stiff. They at least move a little bit. Watch the cat. It looks like a taxidermy pet. This dude, this what happened. This dude's cat died 2 years ago and it's taxidermied and he's using it to fake a video. You got some nerve to use your dead cat taxidermied body for a fake horror video. Are you actually serious? Now, I will apologize for this take if I see this cat actually move. But watch when he hits the cushion and watch the way the cat moves with the cushion. That's not how a real cat would look, even if it was paralyzed in fear.
Nieves, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué ves? Oye,
that's a taxidermy cat. On everything I love, that's a taxidermy cat. You can strike me down right now if that's a real cat. You're right, exactly. Let's replay this part again. Watch the way the cat bounces with the cushion. That is a fake cat and a fake shadow. This video is double fake.
Nieves, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué ves? Oye.
You expect me to believe that? You expect me to believe that's a real cat, buddy? Played in slow-mo, okay, for the people who want to see it even better. Let's play this part in slow motion.
Yes.
The fact that there's still people in the chat saying real is the craziest thing I think I've ever seen in my life. As if the cat's not fake.
Yes.
On top of it being a fake, wait a minute, am I wrong? Did I just see its head turn to the right a little bit?
Nieves.
No, that's fake.
Oye, Nieves. Psst, psst, psst. Nieves. Marica se quedó congelada, huevón, vea.
Look at the way it's bouncing! But again, chat, this is besides the point. This is besides the point. The point is...
¿Qué putas, vea? Nieves. Marica.
The point is that... Yeah, man, that's a real shadow, bro. Yeah, that's such a real shadow, dude. Yeah, okay, buddy. Yeah, okay. Now this is just the first video too, chat.
Nieves, ¿qué miras?
No, buddy, I want you to keep the camera on the cat, because we know the shadow's fake. We know that your house isn't haunted. We know the shadow's fake. Now what we're trying to get to the bottom of, if you use your dead cat for a fake video, that's the problem.
Nieves. Dios mío, parece un... Nieves.
Oh my goodness, the cat's real. But that does not make the video real, because the shadow is still obviously fake. Let's not distract this. Let's not let this distract us from the fact that the entire video's fake. You know what? I'll take it a step farther. He's probably got remote control eyes in this thing.
Nieves, oye, ¿qué estás viendo? Nieves.
I still think that's a fake cat.
Nena. ¿Qué ves, Nieves?
Dude, we get it! There's a fake shadow! This isn't real!
Parece una estatua. ¿Qué pasó?
I would like to apologize for the cat take. I was very wrong. But what I will not apologize for is the fact that this entire video is fake. So, was I wrong on the cat take? Yes, I was. But the shadow is so obviously fake, I will not apologize for that. We're only 55 seconds into this video.
¿Qué estabas viendo, nena?
Buddy, you need to put this cat in Hollywood, because that's the best actor I've ever seen from a cat.
¿Qué me asustas así? Ya, ¿qué pasó, mi niña? ¿Qué pasó? Ey. ¿Qué putas? Oh! What? ¿Qué pasó?
Okay, so chat, this is the first video out of 10 that we are debunking.
Completely frozen and refuses to move, intently staring at something in the opposite room. The man nudges the cat, pets the cat, and even shakes her, but nothing will divert its intense stare. The cat, who is usually very affectionate, then becomes aggressive and just scratches him. The
normal cat behavior.
Video has been shared and reposted to the internet countless times, and of course, without a source. Many concerned viewers believe the cat saw a spirit or an entity, and some say that they too see a shadow-like figure.
I've seen a shadow too! Well, I'll be! Y'all seen a shadow in the corner of the room? Oh my goodness, I've seen it too! That don't mean it's a real shadow! Like what? Yeah, give me a solid reason why a shadow demon creature would be head glitching around a corner looking at your cat.
Staring back at her. But did you see it?
Yeah, I saw it.
Let me know down in the comments. Hi, Joe. Red user Kimberly can't fall asleep one night and decides to get up for a late night snack at 1:30 a.m.
Felt.
Except for her boyfriend and her female roommate Jackie, who are fast asleep in bed, no one else is in the house. So what happens next? Understandably...
Wait, let me rewind, hang on, because you gotta, taking in the lore of these videos is very important. Hold on, how many people are in the house?
No one else, except for her boyfriend one night, and decides to get up for a late night snack at 1:30 a.m. Except for her boyfriend and her female roommate Jackie, who are fast asleep in bed.
So she has her boyfriend living with her and her female roommate Jackie. That immediately discredits anything that could happen in this video, because there are two other people in the house with you at the time, which means they could literally do anything.
No one else is in the house. So what happens next, understandably, scares the living shit out of her.
What happened? Let me guess, was that a ghost orb too? Whoa! Whoa! Ghost orb! Ghost orb! Ghost orb!
Oh, Jesus!
So you have a cat in your house. Why didn't you throw the cat? Oh, she has her cat Toby that lives with her too.
Jackie?
Hi.
Notice how she immediately calls out her friend's name because she knows that it's the sound of Jackie's voice. Ban the guy that said this is your sister. So either one, her best friend Jackie is playing a prank on her because we know she's in the house. Or two, there's a parrot that said hi because that sounded like a parrot saying hi.
Hi.
That could be a parrot or Alexa.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to work.
Whoa! You have been had! Do you see what I see? Chat, do me a solid and look all the way down this hallway. And you see two glowing eyeballs and the silhouette of a black and white cat. Oh, there's another cat approaching. There's two cats. There's a cat right here, and there's a cat approaching.
Kimberly jumps when a loud female voice can be heard saying, "Hi," from the doorway right behind her.
Oh, Jesus.
Confused by the sound, Kimberly gets up, half expecting her roommate Jackie to be standing there in the doorway.
Come on, Kimberly.
But there's no one there.
Yo, Brady with the 5, appreciate you.
Even stranger, Kimberly has two small dogs who will usually come running.
Oh, they were dogs.
When they hear the rustling of food containers. But the little dogs stay far away and even seem a bit skittish. Kimberly says that her female roommate Jackie was fast asleep at the time and that they have no Siri or Alexa app or other device that could have made the sound.
So we're just taking their word for it? We're just going to take their word that they didn't stage this, and that's just what we're going to run with. Oh, they didn't do it, so you somebody believe you. This could so easily be faked, it is impossible for this video to be any sort of proof of the paranormal.
Now, I have to say that Kimberly's frightened response is one of the most authentic reactions I've ever seen.
Oh, come on,
She
Nuke.
looks freaked out.
Nuke, come on, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Toy Story.
Uh-oh. Chat, we're 2 videos down. Already 2 obviously fake ones.
We were messing around with my little sister's camera, and we just found something, like...
Let me guess, you took a picture of a dark closet. There was a demon standing in the picture after you took it.
It's weird. It's weird. Okay.
It's a normal Tuesday in October, around 6 p.m., when a young girl takes out her camera to record her new toy collection and talk about her day. What happens next is downright chilling.
Is it Nuke? Is it Nuke?
Hey guys, today I'm going to show you my Skibbity toilet collection that I just got today. We went to a toy store and they had all of these things like this cameraman, these tiny little action
I don't see
figures,
anything.
this big Skibbity toilet, and this one. And then I saw my friend the other day and we went on a walk. And we also got ice cream that day. And
Okay, one thing I'm gathering from this very moment clip right here, the audio has been extremely enhanced because I can hear the background noise like doubled what it usually is. So this audio was pre-enhanced to embellish the video. What? 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 Don't tell me the doll's gonna move. No, don't tell me. So you got your mom to walk across the camera, or she dragged like a curtain across the camera. The fact that somebody just typed in my chat and said explain that is the... Yeah, you want me to explain it? Literally anything in the world. Somebody got their sweatpants and swung them across the frame.
The little girl looks up and seems frozen in fear as she stares at something that we can't see.
Yeah, staring
she
at
stares
nothing.
motionless for over 20 seconds and then gets up and hurries out of the
Somebody
room.
said it's a demon for sure.
The camera continues to record and captures something that seems to follow her.
Yeah, it did.
Later, the little girl's older sister, Charity Lewis, is looking through the camera's footage and finds this strange recording completely by accident. Charity shares the clip on Instagram and says that before viewing this video, she had no idea that her little sister had experienced history that you think is creepy.
Okay, so we're
Send it
3 for 3 on obviously fake ones.
Coming home late at night, Asia, when
Chat, 3 for 3 on obviously fake ones.
on the road, two men are driving home late at night in Pahang, Malaysia, when something happens that nearly runs them right off the road.
Did it? There was a crazy guy standing on the side of the road. If I had $1 for every time I saw that, I would be a multimillionaire. Even if that was a guy, that could have been a deer. Chat, that could have been a deer. You know what? Let's find out. Yo, Dream with the 5 gifted. You know what? I don't even know that that's a real guy. It's a dude standing on the side of the road. It doesn't mean it's paranormal. Bro.
The driver manages to dodge the creepy stranger, but the two...
Okay, so even... Yo, chat, that was AI generated. That was a fake guy standing there. That was CGI. Chat, that was CGI. That wasn't even a guy standing on the road. They couldn't even hire a guy to stand on the road for him.
The driver manages to dodge the creepy stranger.
Are we
The two guys
serious?
have no idea who would be out walking in the middle of the road at 1:41
That is
in
so
the morning.
fake!
When they review the footage, they are shocked to see that the figure appears to be pale and translucent and seems to disappear as they drive past. The two men start to wonder if they might have had an encounter with a sinister paranormal entity.
Yeah.
Maybe a spirit trying to make them crash.
Yeah, man, that's it. There was a spirit that was so bored, he said, hey, I ain't got nothing to do. Let me scare somebody so they crash into a ditch.
But is it a ghost or just some strange person in the road at 2 a.m.?
It's neither. It's
I
neither.
leave that up to you.
Thanks, Nuke.
Strangers in the woods. Stealth camper Sam from the YouTube channel The Northwest Wind frequently sets up camp in public and somewhat odd places, like Walmart, a public bathroom, a cemetery, and even behind his neighbor's shed. On one of Sam's stealth camping trips, he decides to set up camp for the night in a wooded park just outside of Cleveland, Ohio. After
Doxed, that's crazy. You doxed him like that.
setting up his tent for the night in the cold January temperatures, Sam starts to get a bit worried about his decision to stay there.
I don't know why, I'm just spooked. I haven't been saying that, but I've been spooked since I got here. I keep
Did
feeling
he
like...
say I don't know why I'm just spooked? I think I know why. Because you're in the middle of the woods at dark and you're alone.
somebody's watching me. And then seeing that person. I know it's a public park, but still.
Then, as night falls, Sam's concerns turn into a real-life nightmare.
Yo, Maddie, appreciate you.
There's somebody. Hang on. I don't know if they can see it or not through the tent. I don't think so. I'm leaning right up against the light, but somebody's walking around out there very close to the tent.
Okay.
They're getting closer. Hang on. Hang on. They're really close now. They're like... Listen. Hello? Hello?
While sitting in the dark, Sam hears two people walking around outside his tent, and they're getting closer and closer.
Okay, so yeah, this one's real. It's just two people like walked up on his camp. That right there is creepy. It's either two people or a bear or something.
Hello? Hello? Alright, I don't like this. Hello? Hello? They're touching my tent. Hello? Alright, I'm getting the f*** out of here. Hello? Hello? I don't know what the f*** this is, but we're getting out of here. Hang on. Hello?
Buddy, you said hello 30 times, they ain't answering.
Walking away now. What do you want? What do you want? I have a knife.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. You maybe should have said that before you said hello 30 times. Because if I hear what I think are two people outside of my tent and I'm camping in the woods at night, the first thing I'm saying is you better leave because I have a machine gun in my tent with me. I'm not saying hello to whoever it is. Also, there's no way you're camping alone at night and all you have is a knife.
Where's my knife? Say something, I see you.
Then point the camera at him.
They collapsed my tent on me. I don't know which way they went. I think they went this way. I see you.
I don't see him.
Get away!
Hey, buddy, I can't see him.
All right, I'm spooked. I don't like this. Get my headlamp on and we're getting out of here right now. They're just standing there. They're just standing there. What do you want?
Can you show us them standing there, please?
Leave me alone! They went over that way. I can't see them now. I know you're there. I see you.
Yo, Grievous with the 5.
My tent on me and pulled the fly off while I was still in there. It smells like someone's smoking a cigarette too. I smell your cigarette.
L smoker, man.
All right, we're just gonna get out of here. We're just gonna get out of here. I'll come back for this crap later. Do I have my phone? I'm gonna call. Stay away from me!
Okay, buddy.
It could just be around. Campsite, I see them. All right, I'm getting out of here. One of them's following me.
No, he's not! At this point, you're lying! Stop lying to me! You are not getting followed! Bro, please stop. Bro, please be serious. Please.
I just ate. I just ate. I'm soaked. I'm toast. Okay, oh, they're coming. Leave me alone!
Okay, so at first, when I heard the footsteps outside of this dude's thing, I thought that this was going to be the first genuine video that we saw so far. But now as the video is progressing, this dude is obviously acting. I'm sorry. He even did the patented movie Trip and Fall.
Okay. I'm about 5 minutes from the car now, but I'm in the big clearing off the path. I have the high ground, so to speak. I can see everything from behind me.
Buddy, this isn't the Battle of Bunker Hill. You don't need the high ground. You have a knife. This dude acts like he's raining cannonballs down on his enemies as they're sprinting up the hill with their rifles, with their bayonets on them. Buddy, what you mean high ground? You have a knife!
I don't see anybody anymore. Can't hear anybody. If they were coming, I could see them for a ways now. Right at the edge of the wood line. It's about 150 yards away. Hang on. You see that?
That's a star.
I see you! I can see you!
I'm done with this guy.
Doesn't say anything.
I'm sorry,
Makes
but
a
I'm
run
done.
flee. It's just YouTube.
Next video.
Grandmother's birthday.
Here we go.
A video as she's
Chat, how many videos are we deep? Are we like 7 out of 10 right now? All have been proven fake?
about to blow out the candle on her cake. But then, this happens.
Hold on, Granny. So before this object flies through the screen, you can hear a knocking noise, which is either someone kicking it or throwing it. There's the knock. There it goes. That looked like a flip-flop. It looks like somebody threw a knuckleball flip-flop.
A bizarre shadow-like figure seems to run behind the elderly woman at an inhumanly fast speed.
Inhumanly fast! It was moving 2 miles an hour!
Unfortunately, the video was reposted to the internet without a source. But many concerned viewers believe the family captured a paranormal presence. Perhaps even a deceased family member watching over them as they celebrate.
Really?
But what do you think this is? Let me know.
Somebody threw a flip-flop or a deflated football past Granny while she was celebrating her birthday.
Animal instinct. Whitney works with horses at a large stable in Minnesota. She says that she's been experiencing odd and unexplained events at the stables for a long time.
Oh, has she?
And believes that the property might be haunted by some kind of presence.
Let me guess, a horse.
One day, Whitney is outside taking the horses back to the barn when she notices that the animals are behaving very strangely, seemingly spooked by something in the field.
No, there's a horse demon.
Come up! No! What the f? Get him going then. Let's go!
Caught something unexplainable, whatever it was. I think the horses could sense it. Let's wait till we see what's unexplainable.
Casey! What the f are you guys staring at? I'm gonna be stuck here by myself.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! The noise kicked in! That means something was on the screen!
I'm gonna be stuck here by myself. Well, okay then.
Did that just say unexplained sound on a farm with like 15 horses running around? Guess what? If there's an unexplained sound, it came from the horse. You know what horses do? They run, take dumps, and make noises.
What the f is that noise?
That is a side-by-side Can-Am Maverick X3 ripping through the woods right now. I know that sound anywhere.
What the f is that noise?
That's exactly what that is.
What the f was that?
While following the horses, Whitney hears a bizarre sound coming from somewhere nearby, almost like someone moaning.
That is a side-by-side! Somebody's driving a side-by-side!
And then the horses get spooked again.
What the f?
The horses were acting spooky out of nowhere. I soon found out they had good reason. Let's see. Whoa, 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 what was it? I couldn't hear it. Ma'am, there's nothing in that silo.
Nope.
At first, Whitney is confused because the horses seem terrified and make a run for it. But then, she hears loud, unexplained banging coming from an empty grain silo nearby. Whitney is freaked out.
Can you play it without the extra noise on top of it so I can actually hear what the noise sounds like?
And she just nopes her way right out of there.
Okay.
Nope.